Good morning to anybody. Good morning to you. Good morning to anybody. Good morning to you.
There you go.
Huh. Good morning. Is anybody out there?
I got it.
Woohoo!
Mine.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Yep.
Whoa. How about turn the volume down?
Do you ever panic when you get to this point, Darlene, and when nobody is coming in?
Nah.
Well, it's sort of like usually Traci, she'll just sing to me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And it's like it'll start like this, and then the next thing you know, a bunch of people are on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, whoa. All right, so let me make Facebook big because, oh. No. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can't make, let me turn this off. You can't turn off the volume on Facebook until it gets big. And then you have to mute it. So sometimes I remember to mute here.
There we
Well,
go. Good morning, theology. Good morning to you. Good morning, theology. Good morning to you.
hi, theology. Let me turn my volume down.
Good morning.
Theology, is that is that Killer Whale? Killer Whale, is that you? Let me see. You guys, I really don't like how, I'll say it again, I say it every day. YouTube took away the easier way of finding
I know.
people. I mean, you can still do it. It's just a little bit.
Just makes it more difficult because, and I don't know why they had to make things more difficult because some of us are just simple folk.
I thought so. That is my friend. That is Killer Whale.
Cool.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Good morning.
And thank you so much. I went back and looked. He did a shout out on the channel. So it was very kind words. He said very kind things about us ladies.
That was very nice.
Very good, sweet. So how, Killer Whale, how are you doing, like on channel, what do you call it when you join membership? I don't understand how it works, but I did know I wanted to do that on his channel, on Super Dave's channel, and I'm trying to do it on Diana's channel, but that day it wouldn't let me do it because I had spent money at different places and twice on the internet for 2 different things, and my card seized up. I had to call and
oh geez. Good morning to Bruce. Good morning to you. Is that Bruce Gayscale?
No, that's Tony.
Tony. Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. Good morning. I brought up the picture that you did. You showed it on your Facebook yesterday, and it was one you did years ago. It was in the forest in those colors. It was beautiful, beautiful. Tony,
yeah, 32 members.
Yeah, it's really cool. Because you and Super Dave and I don't know if Save Robbie has it, but Think Dragon, and then Diana. That's what I tried to do, Diana's, and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, called. I said, no. I'm glad my bank seized up on it in case somebody got a hold. I said, hey, you guys are doing your job. Tony, could you do you mind putting that painting in and send it to me like in Messenger so I can share it? The colors, it's almost like when people used to talk about they take something and they could see colors. Oh, hey, Chris. Chris says, good morning, Norgus and Tracy. I'm watching on Facebook.
Good morning to Chris. Good morning to you. Good morning to Chris. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
But I'm sure you guys have looked at a painting and it's almost like it's moving.
Oh, like yeah.
Movement. And it was the colors and everything. And it was an older painting he did, but I had to show my husband. I said, oh my gosh, look at this. And of course, Kevin loved it because he likes art.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. I got to get some housework done today.
You know what I forgot?
What?
I forgot that I'm going to look for a special one. I'm not going to just grab one. I like this one about love. So, yes, I knew something was missing, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a scripture. Okay, look. Tony, can I share it? I can pull it up on Facebook. If that's okay for me to share it. You just have to give me the okay. Ooh, he's got a bunch of look. I can't even say which one is the most beautiful. But so theology. Have you been up all night?
He said, sure, you can share it out.
Oh, good. Beautiful.
Well, you're going to do housework and I'm going to make jewelry.
All right. I may have to listen while I've got to get some stuff done. Oh my goodness, that is pretty.
That's beautiful.
I love that light shining through.
And it's almost like you're if you're laying on the ground and looking up at the tree. Yeah. But then the little bit of fog looking through here, that is what, the more I got on my phone closer to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is almost like movement. I could almost see the fog coming through because I didn't see it to begin with.
That is very cool.
I mean, I'm blown away when I go on their channel. Look, he was talking about Bob Ross in one of them, and it is comforting. It's like watching Sandy do jewelry, and watch it. Except Sandy making jewelry's noisier than anybody
painting.
Hi, Beth.
Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you.
Oh, wow. You know, we talked about that yesterday, theology about how dreams coming under attack in our dreams, you know. And it's like sometimes the more good you do or put out on your
Mm-hmm.
stream, you get attacked, not just by somebody randomly getting in one of your streams and attacking you, which that happens too. But there's other attacks when you start trying to put good out there. Um, you know, it's like the better person you become on your live streams, it makes some people just hateful. I mean, and it's like, why? You know, we're not talking about anything against anybody, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes happy people make miserable people angrier.
Right.
And I think I've only come under no, yeah, I think I've come under attack one time, and I called the person's name out, and they jumped back, and I hadn't seen them since. And Casey's been done that while he was online before. And Sandy, look, you can't have a channel as big as Sandy's without. Oh, some could do
Mine
things.
is not that big. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
get past 1790. I'm
Yeah.
stuck there for 4 months.
But Sandy, they took away some of your. You lost a lot of yours, didn't you, for whatever reason?
Oh, I'll have 8 people join, and YouTube will take 10 people away from me. You know,
That's crazy. Yeah.
it's just
Mm-hmm.
pretty bad. Let's see what I got today. That's your channel. I need to go to my channel.
I have got some stuff under the second drawer that's causing me not to be able to shut my top drawer. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'll fool with that later.
I have 1,791. I'm 9 away from 1,800.
Oh my goodness.
And now it'll go back down in the 70s or 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll come and take a bunch away.
That's crazy. It's just crazy that they do that. And then there's some that you just find that you get unsubscribed. I get unsubscribed to some every other day, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up to 1230 or 1235, and I'm down to 1215, which it's doesn't really matter, not really. But focusing on believing and salvation. You don't want people to just in their mind say they believe because they're afraid of the hellfire. You know, we used to have those preachers preach that. Let's scare people so bad they'd say they believed when maybe not deep down in their heart they didn't have that good relationship. But you have to have that good relationship deep down to where you're comfortable to go to God with your cares. I always, when I was younger, thought of God as like my dad. And if I could not please my dad, and if I was always messing up, how could I ever get to heaven? I grew up as a child thinking that. And so I always felt like I was never going to be good enough. And it's sad that I went from then until I was in my middle 30s. We started going to this small storefront church. And the guy talked about the mercies, the spiritual soft side, the part that God loves you no matter what. And you don't have to feel like you'll ever be good enough. And that opened my eyes. Monique. Good morning, Monique.
Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Monique. So, which channel are you 9 away from? Killer Whale Theology. Which channel are you 9 away from?
Which channel?
Yeah, that's Killer Whale. Theology is Killer Whale.
Okay.
So he's 9 away from another goal.
You know, I've had a book to give away at 2,000, and it's just sitting there getting dusty
Jeez. Mm-hmm.
because I just can't get away from 1,700.
A lot of weird stuff happened when they turned it over, and they might keep it turned over to the just
Hi,
the
Raven.
Roblox.
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
Sometimes they're watching if they're on YouTube just checking in, they're watching
Mhm.
what a video, not a video, an advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
Come in. Grace, the grace and mercy. I did not learn until I was in my middle 30s that I learned that God sees our heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, wow. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you.
See, Chris, you got two songs.
Yeah. He's at 414. I'm at 4 something.
See, Chris, I told you not to worry. But, a lot of people, they started losing subs when the whole changing your status and making sure you check the right thing about being not for children. And a lot of people just up and close theirs down,
Yeah.
And if they would have waited, if YouTube would have put it out there exactly what you had to do, which is a simple thing, then I mean those people
it seemed way more complicated than it really was, because you think, well, I'm not doing anything that I would feel like, we don't do anything on here for the most part that I would feel like a kid should never watch this. But you just have to go with the mindset of, we're not programming to children, so therefore it's not for children.
Hetty's on Facebook.
Hetty?
Hetty.
Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Hetty. Good morning. Sandy's in the dark.
Well, I think it's
There.
cap is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your head, but
You're
hat
looking like the
shaving your
Unabomber.
face a little bit.
It's a bad hair day.
I know. I tried to put mine just up in a clip, and nothing was working. So I just like.
It's just one of those things where nobody can, I mean, at least in Michigan, I don't even foresee the future where they're going to have the salons open yet. Good morning, Ruth Truths. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ruth Truths. Good morning to you.
Oh, that's yeah, that's Patrick's mom's channel. So yay, get that up there for your mom.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, I'm just waiting for her to, your mom to really use it and say, "This is me, not my son."
Yeah.
So does Hetty get another song?
Good morning to Hattie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hattie. Good morning to you. Sure, why not?
We're just giving them away this morning.
I
Yeah.
know. And you guys, if you have any announcements, don't feel like you can't drop your um, link, and tell about what you have coming up. Oh, Chris, I can't wait to highlight that scripture. There we go.
Aw.
There we go. I see that's one of the first ones we got to learn in school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean church, in
In
Bible
Sunday
school.
school. Yep.
Oh, your mom. Oh gosh, you guys, I got to go see that. He said his mom sings a rap song. I will go have to see her
Mm-hmm.
sing. I would have come on yesterday while me and Casey went to get supper. And it was one of those times, like I said, it's very relaxing riding down the road, and he had his music going. But I thought, well, I can't do that, on YouTube because of music, but I could have done it on Facebook. Here we
Mm-hmm.
go.
Good morning, land shark picker.
Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
Monique, do you remember this ring?
Wait, let me make you big since you're in the light. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, I do like that.
Do you remember that one? Because this is what I did to it yesterday. I put a tanzanite in it.
That is so cool.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So when are you going to auction that one off, Sandy? Or is that a commission one?
No, Friday. Okay.
Monique, Traci, I think that is how you had to do it, wasn't you?
Pretty
Monique,
much.
yeah,
Pretty
Monique
much.
said she had to figure it out on her own.
When I was elementary age, things were a lot different way back in the old days, but there would be different churches in the area that would send buses through different neighborhoods. So whatever church happened to be sending a bus in my neighborhood, I would go to that church for however long the buses were running through there. And
Yeah, I used to drive. I used to drive the church bus, and I would go around and pick mostly kids. I would go on Saturdays and visit and try to go to where a lot of children were and ask permission if the children could come to church. And I did that for quite a while. I loved it. That's what we did on Saturdays. Me and the kids would go and do that. Keevan wouldn't. And some Sundays, Keevan, he wouldn't, a lot of times wouldn't come to church with me. He went snake hunting one Sunday, wouldn't come to church with me. He went snake hunting. He got 4 flat tires, you guys. He got in some area where they had dumped cross ties, like the railroad cross ties, and there was railroad spikes and all that. And he got 4 flat tires. I said, see, should have come.
when I was really young, Monique, I think now when I look back, I think my mom she had been a churchgoer when her and my dad were married. They went to church together, but when they got divorced and she remarried, her second husband was an atheist and he had no faith. And I don't know, I don't know if he kept her from going or it just was easier to not argue with them. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. But I don't know, but even when when us kids went on the buses and stuff, and they would have like different programs, and we'd sing in the choir at church or whatever, and my mom and my stepdad never came to any of that stuff. Never.
My mom and them would never come to church with me, and I'd pray for them because they were both believers. Monique. Because they're the ones that took me to church. We went in California, we went to different types of churches. We went out here, we went to different churches. But they never would come to church with me. But I don't know. I still felt like I was never good enough. That they always would say stuff about me going to church, like it wasn't real. John starts singing good morning to himself before he barely gets on here.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
So we'll do it twice. Good morning, John. Good morning, John. Good morning, John.
So Monique, was she? I'm gonna ask, was she literally a witch, or say into witchcraft, and your dad an atheist, or was just? Because look, different people believe different things. Oh, Casey Lee joined Facebook, or she's popped in.
Who?
Casey Lee.
Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Traci.
Okay, I think she said yes to
She did some bad things, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes it kind of goes hand in hand. I know that might sound strange to say that, but then we got two more jumping up.
Good morning, Anamora and Amber Gray too. Good morning, Anamora and Amber Gray too.
Good morning. Yeah, Monique, even on this channel, we've seen people that are kind of spiritualist, but we sure don't say anything to say don't come back or any, because you're supposed to love everybody. Well, thank you, Hetty. These are throwaways, and I had to look for them because Casey purged the jewelry, but these are some of those cheap, fun. That's what I think of, cheap and fun.
Did you see what Amber wrote? She has to go to a surgeon because the cut on her foot closed up with the glass still in her foot.
Oh, Amber. Yeah, you're lucky, Monique. Because if that's all you had known, then you would have not known how to reach out. But yes, I'm happy God showed you as well.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
Denise has gone to the doctor. So
Peanut butter cookies.
Ooh, yum, my fave.
there you
Peanut
go
butter
again.
and oatmeal raisin are my two favorite.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
Are they
Casey,
homemade or store made?
homemade.
These are store.
Oh,
Still
store
have
bought.
can't homemade yet.
Ooh,
Okay, store bought. I'll just think, all right, they're not as good as your neighbor cooking.
Well, I
neighbor
have
cookie.
those in the kitchen. He brought me over a bunch of them
Yummy.
when Gianna was here.
Aw, that's nice.
Casey's watching from work. So that's okay. Don't get in trouble, Casey. All workplaces, you know what kind of workplace we used to work in. Some people get in trouble for being on the internet, or they'd walk up to 3 people could be on the internet, and they'd write up that one person.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the way it was. Amber, take care of that foot. You got a job to do. Derek, how did you do yesterday on the auction? I tried to catch all of it, but I was multitasking because Traci was going to get me if I didn't do the census.
Got to do that census. Got to get counted. Oh, he's having the second part.
All right. Put your link in, Derek. Put your link in.
Today at 1.
Oh, quiet. I know, you guys. I'm thinking of something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy, can you believe it?
No.
Not a chance.
That's okay, Derek. You're probably not real good.
Good morning to Pamela. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pamela. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Pamela.
Hi, Pam.
Now, Pamela got the puppy.
Her son got the puppy.
Who?
Her son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And well, actually, I guess it was his little girl that got the puppy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the granddaughter
Yeah.
Well,
got attached.
you can always visit your grandpuppy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's better. Let them do the potty training and all that, and you just get all the cuddles and loves.
I don't mind having grand puppies. I don't know so much having one in my house all the time, but I don't mind having grand puppies. And Piper comes over, oh my goodness, almost every day, at least every other day for a few minutes.
So you can imagine a Bailey sleeping between you and Ryan.
No. Even when we did have a dog, even when our kids were young and we did have a dog, the dog did not sleep in our bed.
Last night
I don't dislike animals. I'm just not an animal person.
Well, better to be that way than to think you want one.
Mm-hmm.
Get it used to you and then be like, oh, well, this ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And put it outside or just, disregard it as much. Everybody's not. Oh, Ian.
Oh, that's funny, Ian.
I forget what Casey told me.
It doesn't even ask anymore. What does it ask? What you do for a living? I don't think it does. It just asks how many adults and how many children and whatever live in your house.
Well, it asks for. All right, you can't just say you're white. It asks for what your national or where. It didn't just white.
Your country of origin.
Yeah, so I had to put English, Irish. Because as far as I've never went back on my side of the family, but Perry, I know, I think it's English, but my grandmother had Indian, and like Francis, when they ask about Francis, she's never registered or found out how much Indian she has in her bloodline. So even with her, I put Irish and English because what did you? It does in the UK.
My grandmother on my dad's side was full-blooded Indian.
So did you put that down? Okay. See,
but the same thing. I'm not registered with a tribe though, so.
See, Frances, she got a genealogy ancestry. She's got the genealogy thing to do. The DNA swab thing, so she can send it in and find out exactly, how much she has. So that's pretty cool, Andor is on Facebook.
Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you. Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you.
Ian, over here, we know that over here is such a melting pot. It's, unless you trace it all the way back. Oh, they're having one next year at census report. Well, don't put down your Jedi.
It's yeah, I think like on my mom's side, there's so many, they're like mutts. They're not pedigree for sure.
Yeah.
There's so many different nationalities mixed in there,
And my daddy said something so ugly. Told when my aunt, she was young, she's just 10 years older than me. So she thought she belonged to my dad. It did, because her parents were old when they had her. So anyway, she thought my dad hung the moon, and what my dad said was the true gospel, just like I did, what my dad said, I believed. He was shot in the belly with the arrow. That's the reason his belly button was there. I mean, that's what he told me as a kid. I know, Sandy. I can't help it. I was a weird kid that took one of my dad's eyeballs to show and tell around my neck. I was Wednesday Addams, I'm sure, in my class. But he just said, when she said, well, what are we, or what am I? And he said these three ugly things. So she went to school, and when they told her, stand up and tell what her ancestry is, she got to the principal. She got in very much trouble. So yeah, my dad had to explain that one.
Derek said he put any time in the sex part. Derek.
See, I hope you didn't really. But it is different now, because they do have now married to, how do they put it? Married opposite, and married same sex. And they have so many different things to check now.
I don't know.
I know. We don't know. Look, we were a dud yesterday, and we dudded again today. So you guys in the chat are doing the talking. That's what I need today. And then if I can't understand just me, she's got to do this so I can hear her or I can see her.
Good morning, Johnny Five. Good morning to you. Good morning, Johnny Five. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Monique, there are so many you guys, Johnny Five's very colorful. He's one of the channels when I first started just getting on YouTube in my spare time when Kevin wasn't here or something, and I come across Johnny Five. They're very respectful, but they do have their man cave talk. But I'd go in and there's times I went up on his panel and I got to say hey to everybody, and then come out and but yes.
Good morning to 4Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to 4Speed. Good morning to you.
Good morning, 4Speed. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, he's another one I got to meet when I was when I got coming, I'm like, okay, you guys, I'm in front of the camera. And I got used to StreamYard. And anybody said, come on up on the panel. And I'd be like, I look like crap, but hey, jump on in there.
What the heck?
And
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
good morning. And it's good to FaceTime with people, one-on-one. I've got to do that. Yes, I got to FaceTime with 4Speed and with Ian, with Mr. Jackson that had the first time he had FaceTimed. So whoever it was looking for their husband that day, I have not FaceTimed with their husband.
That is just crazy when you think about it. It's like, it's not like we're at a place, you know?
Did you feel like, I just feel like I don't have your husband.
Yeah. But it's like, it's not like we're meeting in some secret location and we stole her husband away to meet in a secret location. We're like everywhere. We're everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, wow, Johnny. That's weird. So they're going to send them to school, but when they go out to play, they're chalked areas they've got to stay in.
Oh, man.
That's sad because kids go out on the playground to play with the other kids.
To socialize and play. I'll be right back.
So Monique said her son's school's going to be like that.
That's crazy.
You guys, I did good yesterday. I had my Pop-Tart. Took me a long time to eat it. I picked at it. And MawMaw come through much later. She said, here, take one. I said, I don't want it. But take it. I can't eat two. But I don't want it, MawMaw. I don't want it. And then she looked at me like, you're turning down Pop-Tarts? Yeah, I was like, I think she's really thinking, I hope she don't get it because I really want it. Yeah, that would seem like, not going to put my little girl in through that is shocking, like a prison. It's weird. There's my hubby. Hey, baby.
Well, we do have to be vigilant, guys, because things could creep in at this time that we'll be very, very sorry for in the future. This is a time in our country's life that it can either go downhill or it can go up. And I would hate to see it go downhill any further.
Well, and it's not, just our country, but it's other countries as well. And I've been bad, you guys. I guess, wanted normal so bad that I've let my guard down. I haven't gotten in anybody's face or anything like that, but they're not wiping down the buggies like they were. And they're just kind of not doing that now when you go somewhere.
Yeah.
Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
I understand that, but I saw a YouTube video this weekend of a New Jersey town, and I can't remember which one it was. And they were painting arrows on the sidewalk that everybody was supposed to walk that way with the arrow. Now, what would happen if you didn't walk that way with the arrow? I mean, just think about it. They're taking away our freedom a little bit at a time, so it doesn't seem so bad. Guys, just be vigilant. Think about this. Putting kids in squares, not good. Painting arrows on the sidewalk.
Painting circles in the parks in New York, and you have to stay in your circle. Good morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you.
Oh, Pam, I hope it turns out okay. I wanted to tell you that I may be having puppies the middle of July because Remy has gotten bred. Tried to get her bred for 5 years, nothing. I had her sold to a lady to a forever home, and now she gets, I almost said nailed. I won't say that. She got bred.
She got poked.
Yeah. She sure did.
Well, when I go, I got a call to see when my appointment is. I switched computers. I know I had it on that computer in my on that calendar. So I've got to call to see when I go in to do she wants to do a complete panel. What is it where you're fasting blood panel? So if you had that virus, are they able to know if you had it?
Not unless they're testing for
it. Because I really think that's what I had in December. I really do.
The antibodies will show up that you've had it.
Okay. Oh, they have forms coming in where Sonia is.
Yes, they are, Raven. How did you know? Yep.
So Ian says they have an antivirus in the final clinical stages in the UK. I didn't even really go to the doctor. Well, I did go to the doctor when I just could not breathe and I felt so. Keeping took me to the ER.
But they weren't testing for that back then.
And all they did was they did take the X-ray of my lungs because I could not breathe. And they said, well, you don't have pneumonia. I really thought I did, but they said, no, you don't have pneumonia. So they gave me the inhaler and the cough syrup it doesn't stop you coughing. It helps break that stuff up. I forget the name of that syrup. But yeah, I had about 3 days of a high, I call 101, 102. That's a fever. And when it don't break and you've got a headache to go along with it. We were miserable.
Mhm.
The Holly household, you guys, we were, except MawMaw. MawMaw was quarantined in her bedroom. Yeah, Pam. And it's like I haven't felt good since.
Mhm.
But force feed, if you look on the back of Lysol, undoubtedly that's been around a long time. There's just different strains. So this is 19.
Mhm.
They put 19 behind this one. So if it comes back next year, a year after, it's going to be number 20.
Wait a
And
minute. How do you think they number those? How do you think it got COVID-19? Do you think there was an 18 before it?
well, that says it on what is it on the, what did they say, the Lysol bottle? So if they named it 19, wouldn't there have been different strains going on
Not
along?
necessarily if they, well, yeah, but it could have been 19 because they first identified that particular strain of the virus in 2019.
Correct. That's why it's 19.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
no, the 19 stands for the year that they identified it.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't a 17 and an 18 before it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the medications I take is one of the medications I want to give people. So I've been taking it for 15 years. And I'm sorry, you guys. Dwayne just responded. He's up, you guys. Dwayne's up. Oh, but you know, I still have a low immune system like Sandy and like MawMaw. I actually, when I was so sick, Casey had to take things to MawMaw. Or if I had to do something, because I think that might have been when she couldn't come out of her room. I had to make sure that I did. Heck, I was in bed for 3 days. I wasn't good to anybody. Casey was running between me and MawMaw, helping both of us. So I think that's how come MawMaw didn't catch it, but she was on so many antibiotics at that time for her knee that I think she just didn't get it. But
I don't think it's a strain of SARS because this came from a bat. And I don't believe SARS came from a bat. But I could be wrong. Peanut butter M&Ms, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There, see, I don't have anything today. Anything.
You want one of my cookies?
Yes, I do, please.
Okay. I'll send it to you. Just a minute. Let me get it. Hang on.
See, I need some peanut butter cookie men.
Okay.
Here it comes. Ooh, that looks good.
Wait. Let me lick the screen. I got that bite. I got that bite.
All right. Good deal.
Now your cookie has cooties. You eat a cootie cookie.
Who said I was going to eat it?
Are you just gonna show it every now and then?
No, I'm going to feed it to the dogs. Let them get the cooties.
See, now everybody wants one.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Monique. It doesn't really matter. But the thing is, like, there was like the flu. There's different strains of the flu that when they make the flu vaccine for you to take every year, they're making a scientific prediction of what strains of the flu are going to be the most prominent that year, and they make the vaccine accordingly. But sometimes they hit it on the head, and sometimes they totally miss the mark.
You know, that even scares me, sometimes, because I'm like, well, what if it gives me the flu?
Mhm.
To a camel? I heard that it started in a live meat market in China.
Yeah, in Wuhan, China.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that they slaughter the animals right there in front of you, and somehow the tainted blood from the bat got on some meat and it mutated in a human, and off we went.
Hmm.
Beth, you wrong for that.
Mm.
That sounds so good to me right now.
Yeah, not bad. But I have my peanut butter cookies, so I'm cool.
Sandy, show your hat. What's your hat?
Oh, my hat says, where is it?
Joe's Valley.
Old Valley.
Rose Valley. That's a
Just
recreational place around here.
Good morning, Psycho Ducky and Diana Brienne too. Good morning, Psycho Ducky and Diana Brienne too.
Hey, Brianna. Love you. Love you. I was watching you yesterday while I was doing things. I love to listen. Love it.
Yeah, we're a little behind, Pam. I was not doing good last week, so we're a little behind.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I guess Ozzy does not get to do his bat routine.
Uh-oh.
No.
I like the name Psycho Ducky. I could have
Mhm.
been Psycho Chicky. Yeah. Where? Oh, Dad said my concern is. Let me find you, Dad. On. Uh, I really don't know how. He said, my concern is the future tides of the negative economy and supply chains.
Yeah.
But stuff's still coming out of China because I've ordered stuff that I ordered or put in a wish list on Wish, art supplies, a couple years back. All of that comes from China. I mean, um, most of it comes from China.
But I don't think that our economy is going to bounce back without serious damage.
Yeah. It's not going to bounce back. It's going to come back, but it's going to be
It's going to be work. Yeah.
I'm reading the chat, you guys. Because all of it's.
No, I don't believe that, 4-speed. I believe that we should start opening up things, but I believe that people should be required to wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my protection, because the next person you save might be me.
Right. We went, my husband and I, that was my big outing. I've been trying to go out now, if nothing else, for a little drive on the weekends when he's home, because I was starting to get bonkers being in this house 24/7. But like we went to a big box regional Lowe's. It's called Menards. It's like a regional Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. And they had security guards at the door that were checking to make sure you had a mask on. If you didn't have a mask on, you could buy one for $1, but they required you to have a mask on, and they were checking to make sure you were covering your nose and your mouth. And because I saw them say something to a couple people, you need to pull that up and cover your nose. And so, I mean, I think that there definitely are safe ways for us to start to bring back some businesses for sure. But things aren't going to look the same as they did March 15th.
Hi, Pernini.
Okay, I was trying to figure out, do we know about the Can We Be Friends thing on YouTube? No. Or the Can We Be Friends thing on YouTube?
No.
Oh, are you talking about there's that guy that's asking to be friends, and then or he'll come in your chat. Is that what you're talking about, Ian? He'll come in chat and he can mess up both your YouTube and Facebook. I've gotten the videos about it, but I haven't opened any of the videos because you never know if that's a virus on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of read what it said without opening. Logan, that's his name, Logan. So don't accept any friends requests from a guy named Logan. You know, it's a bad time to be Logan, because I'm sorry, if you're Logan Smith and you come in my chat, I'm not going to moderate you and I'm not going to sub to you. I mean, I don't want to lose all my people. All my people.
Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Yeah, the time that I thought I lost my YouTube channel, Traci and them knows I done got crying. And
She was a bit upset.
I was so upset, and come to find out, I made it private myself. But I was upset about that. Oh, Ian said he's got lots of names.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Diana said because I know, you know, what he looks like, but there's so many trolls out there. You just Force speed. Me and Casey had on one morning. We both had on our mask. Don't drink strong coffee and then put a mask on, because you can smell your own coffee breath. And if you're in Walmart for 30 minutes, that's a long time to be breathing your coffee breath.
Oh, okay, Diana, there was a guy called Ted that did that to me, put stuff in my comments. You know, great job, cool channel, blah, blah, blah. You know, you should have more subs than you have. And he's gone, I think. But his name was Ted.
Yeah, I have a lot of people in my friends request on Facebook that's just sitting there. I did not realize like anything is possible. Denise has like 3 different, you know, ones. One is her business, and you know, another's for something else. And then Pamela, I think, friended me. And I'm like, I don't see her. And everybody don't put their name on YouTube. So, or some people will put their first name and maiden name, or because I kind of figure it out whenever to figure it out, make sure they are who they say they are.
Mhm.
Well, I won't accept any friends requests unless they have, quite a few of my friends as their friends.
That's
Yeah.
how I do it.
Yeah.
Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. All right. A verse dedicated to these great women. Proverbs 31:26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. God bless. God bless you too. Thank
Aw,
you. Thank you.
That was
I
a good
don't feel worthy of that.
Uh-oh. Oh, and Dar said her eye froze because she had responded onward Christian soldiers to his statement. But then she said YouTube froze for 2 days now on my iPad. I'm on her phone. So she is on Facebook, but
Hmm.
she said it froze up on YouTube. Oh, I like that ceiling fan.
Ow. Yeah.
You know, I always just pray that my channel will stay.
Hmm.
People that are shut up in their houses and stuff like that, that maybe they'll find this is a good place to, come and hang out with us in the mornings.
Hmm.
And I just, pray. I pray over this channel, and I pray for people in the chat and each of us on the panel.
And boy, do I need a lot of it. Need lots of prayer.
Hmm. I'll
And
pray for
Sandy,
you every day, Sandy.
and Sandy don't say that very often. She's not going to let you guys know when she don't feel good.
Hmm.
You can't block them in your messenger, Pam?
That just seems weird, but I don't know. I'm not very tech savvy, so I really don't know.
Well, I had a message pop up. Somebody had added me to a group,
Hmm.
a message group. And I was like, oh, what? I didn't know I was added to that, but I was looking to see what they were saying. And there was some controversy about some video. And like I said, I don't just open a video. And so it said, if you comment on this, the person that you blocked will become unblocked. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming out. I come out of that. How do you do it? Come out of the chat where the chat won't come on you anymore. I just pull myself out of it. I forget how, but I'm like, no, I can't. I can't open myself up to so much negativity from that person. So I just come out. Wow, Leticia. Leticia's, let me, I like to highlight these in case, because it shows up on Facebook. I wonder, do they do that? Do people from Facebook, do they send out messages?
I've never known them to.
Huh?
They send messages out to your email.
Yeah. I've never known anybody from Facebook to send something in Messenger.
Yeah.
Gianna, thank you.
Good
Thank you.
morning, Gianna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gianna. Good morning to you.
I got my ring, Gianna. Mama loves her barrette. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. People can get at it anyway, but when you're being stalked in real life is, it's scary. Way before computers and all that, when I was living by myself way off of a dirt road. I think it was 5 miles down the dirt road in a little camp cabin, and it wasn't the time of year for anybody to be next to me. I think I was 18, and somebody came and they knocked over my trash can. They did a bunch of stuff, and I knew who it was. Uh-oh, I'm froze. Am I still froze, you guys?
You're
Move
froze.
something.
Huh?
Move
You're
something.
froze.
Let me see.
Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep. Oh. Yep. Nope. Yep. I don't know. It's hard. Sometimes she'll say, "Am I froze?" But if she's sitting still, how do you know? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. I'm getting some sort of feedback every once in a while. Do you hear that?
Mm-mm. But I'm having an issue with my stinking eyes today. I can't hardly read the chat.
Okay, am I still frozen?
No. Your mouth was moving along with your words.
So it was a scary thing. So I had to park uphill, and I worked third shift. So I'd have to park uphill and kind of walk down. You guys, I've got to take this. One moment.
Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that.
Aw. Yeah, I do. There's certain people that I keep in my prayers every day just because I care and I love you. And I don't want to give you cooties every day, just some of the time.
No cooties.
No cooties. My grandson's going to come over for dinner tonight. That's the one that his mom has not been, like, they will come and stand in our driveway, keep back more than 6 feet and have a chat with us, but they will not, like, she wouldn't let him come up and hug us or anything like that. Well, she's starting to loosen up on some of that a little bit. I think because she realizes we're not going all over the place and going all kind of crazy places, exposing ourselves to, numerous people, but he likes this concoction I threw together one time when my kids were little, and then my kids liked it, and been making it ever since. And his mom does not like it, and he was saying, I really want some of that rice-a-roni stuff that Nana makes. So I said I would make it tonight for dinner. He can come over for dinner tonight. So, aw. Pamela, absolutely, I will pray for your great niece.
Oh, it has no.
That's sad.
That was my grandson's other grandmother. So she'll be called. Okay, let me answer her, and it won't take but a minute.
Write
this down.
Covered in glitter. Oh dear.
Aww.
I am
Yep.
hearing all sorts of strange sounds.
I am not.
This is a dream, or am I really here on YouTube?
You are really here.
I think I'm dreaming.
I have to agree that with the glitter thing that Dwayne says about glitter is the herpes of the craft world. I hate when glitter gets everywhere. And when Wright used to work at Dollar Tree and he would be hanging up those gift baskets, the gift bags and stuff on the wall where they hang them all, he would come home, he'd be all covered. Like it'd be in his face and his eyebrows and stuff from it falling off the bags and stuff. Ugh. Glitter everywhere. Her name is Aaliyah. Okay, I'll write that down. Okay.
And what's that supposed to do, Monique?
Oh, yeah, Sonia, I agree. That some of I don't know, we haven't had something like this, and our kids are used to such a mobile and social world that being closed in with just their family has got to be driving some of these kids bonkers.
Yeah.
Because it's driving grown-ups bonkers, and we have a little bit more say as to what we can and can't do as far as within our own being a grown-up and making our own decisions. But these kids, we're making the decisions for them, and they don't have any say. Oh my goodness, Gianna, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. That would not make me happy if I turned on my coffee and could smell the vinegar. Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. When I saw I had a FaceTime call or a Facebook call from my grandson's grandmother, I'm like, it scares me. But my cousin that usually helps her with her dog grooming is not responding to phone calls, and she's always, if she says she's going to come to work, help you with something, she's early. She's always early. And she lives by herself, and I don't think she's in good health. She's like you, Sandy. She's just like you. She just don't share what's wrong with her. She doesn't, and last time I was around her, I said, have you been to the doctor? Why have you lost so much weight? I don't know. I don't want to know. I said, okay. But being by herself is scary when she does not respond to phone calls and knocks on the door. At what point do you call an ambulance?
Well, at some point you call the local police department and you do a well check. When it's beyond a normal time that somebody has made contact with that person. I did that to my next door neighbor, and from now on, after that, she lets me know when she goes on vacation because her vehicle didn't move, no lights went on or off. I didn't see her come in and out of the house. And so I called the police and had them do a well check, and come to find out she was on vacation in California, but I didn't know that, and I was concerned because she does live by herself, and it was like I wasn't trying to be nosy, but I just noticed your car never moved and no lights came on and off, and
Good morning,
I was worried.
Good morning. Well, see, she wakes up early, let her cats out, and let the dogs in the back. I mean, and she has so many animals inside that she doesn't let anybody in, really. But I haven't been in for a few years in her house. So it's like at 4:00 in the morning, she's letting her cats out, the ones that can go out, and the dogs that can go out, she's letting her babies out. So for her not to respond, it's wait. Hello?
But now my neighbor says, I'm going on vacation. Okay, thanks. That's all I need to know. Because it wasn't that I was trying to be nosy, but I know that she's there by herself and she's in her 60s. She's not an old lady, but she's not young either, you know, and I just got concerned when I didn't notice any movement, any lights, anything.
Gianna, this is a cute video that you sent me. She sent me a video of Diva, who she took back with her, and Buddy, her dog that she had. And Buddy's just standing there, and Diva is whizzing by him like this. And he's just turning around and looking, and then he's turning around looking, and just watching the dog zooming around.
Aww.
Yeah, so I think Diva is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Okay, so she's okay. She was having a headache yesterday, and I guess she was feeling so terribly bad that she had overslept. And she said she was glad the woman come and knocked on her door. But none of us have a home address, even though I'm her only kin person out here. I'm her cousin, and I'm going to get a street address. I'm going to get her house address to keep it handy. I mean, the one friend that can get in and knows all of her animals is out of town. So it gave me an anxiety attack. My head feels weird. I must.
It's understandable.
Oh, can you share it? Share it with me and let me see that puppy. With Gianna. Gianna, you can send me a picture of the baby.
Oh, it's got to be kind of hard though, Sandy. I mean, I realize that you don't have puppies intending to keep every puppy, but it's still got to be when you care for them and take care of them those first few weeks. It's got to be hard when they first leave.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I get that, like I said, it's not something that you would ever intend to keep like a whole litter or something, but.
Right. Yeah, it is, but don't tell anybody I said that, okay?
All right. A little piece of your heart goes with each puppy, though, I can only imagine.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Here, I can
hopefully, Prolini, LizzAnn is sound asleep, because that girl has a tendency to stay up much later than some of us.
Look
so
at that.
Hopefully she's sound asleep.
Oh. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
What are they tracing?
Oh, she's just zooming around.
She's just zooming, being crazy girl. Aw. Yeah, I think she's good. Because that's kind of the sign of a happy dog. I'm going to run around and play and be crazy.
I know you clearly see her. Is she that fast?
Yeah.
Oh,
there she goes.
Gosh.
And there she goes.
There she goes again.
Oh,
Aww.
And Buddy just kind of waddles over.
Yeah, like what in the world?
Oh my
God. She goes again and in the back.
Yep, there and back. That's hilarious.
I needed that, Gianna. I needed that this morning. Thank you.
That is so cute.
Thank you. See, I would have that to go back to with everything that's popping up. Oh, yes, I needed that. Some puppy love. I thought your dog Gianna was the puppy and that they had some zip toy going around. No, the zip toy was the puppy.
Yeah.
Woo, extra fast. Oh my goodness. Now what's that one's name?
Diva.
That's right. That's right. Diva.
Diva, 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 diva. It's getting chilly in my little corner.
Ian, I probably won't be on as long. Okay, Dwayne's back. Dwayne, I hope that that our message on Facebook, I hope that yeah. I hope you took care of that. That's all I can say on here. But between upset about my cousin and I've done had.
Aw, they're both laying beneath Gianna's feet right now. Aw.
I have gotten I've already gotten two Facebook messages pop up about my daughter from two totally different people. So I'm like, what is, I just
What
don't know.
kind of things, like they've seen her, think they've seen her, or
no, one
just inquiring minds?
One lives out of state. He's the one her ex. Yes, thank you, Dwayne. He's the one that helped her get the telephone, but the other girl local, I don't know if it could be that she is has been, I don't know. She could be arrested. I don't know. I just don't know. Yes, Dwayne. I did send him a meme this morning. I did it. I memed him this morning.
Sometimes, Darlene, and I'm not saying it all the time, but a few of the people in my life that did get arrested and ended up spending a significant, like 9 months in jail.
Yeah.
Was the best thing that ever happened to them.
Yes. And that's what her friend that come here to take her to that the women's rehab and she took off from here again. She told me, she said the best thing that probably could save her life is if she gets arrested and she is put in jail. That will save her life. Then there she can.
The only issue, there's two ways, and I'm just going to warn you of this because I love you and I want you to be prepared, that people that spend, like my niece spent 9 months in jail and saw the light, so to speak, that she was fine, sober. But then a friend of mine, her stepson, went to jail for 7 months. And when he came out, within a week, he had OD'd twice.
Yeah.
Because he went right back to using the minute he got out. So, but sometimes it's the best thing that can happen.
Yes, but right now with everything going on, even people that got arrested a while back and they canceled the court, and some people that was in jail, still in jail for that when they did a big raid, they were just let out. And they're
that's true. They have been letting a lot of people.
Yeah. So what do they call it when you no longer, you weren't convicted of it? There'll be no record that it ever happened. That they
expunged.
Yes. So it would have to be something really, really bad for
Get it? Yeah.
Yeah. So
well,
just keep
if you have money, which we all know that she's not in that category, but if you have money and you're in jail or prison right now, you can get out because look at all of these famous criminals that have come from money that are getting out of jail right now so that they don't catch it in prison.
Well, my mom did do her bail. She bailed her out with whatever, it was never in the paper. Or Casey, bless
Mm-hmm.
him, he checks every day the arrest reports. I did not know he was doing that. And he went back and just could not find it in the, so mom got her out, and I just don't know if you get her out and she doesn't show up, whatever you put up as bond.
You forfeit that.
Yes. So I don't know. You guys just say you guys just pray for my family. I mean,
I do every day.
when you start getting phone calls about one family member, and then you get 2 or 3 pop-ups from different people about your kid, it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what they said was, oh, it's like my heart is in my chest right now.
I'm sure it is.
I can feel my pulse right here.
Good morning to Kim. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kim. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my Kim Ricky. Good morning, Annette Roberts. She is my cousin, a distant cousin. She's on Facebook right now.
Good morning, Annette. Good morning to you. Good morning, Annette. Good morning to you.
Yes, for speed.
I'm going to pop off, guys.
All right, Sandy, I love you.
Sandy.
I love you guys. Have a good
Sandy.
day.
You too.
Bye.
I'll be listening to you later.
Okay.
I love you. Yes, for speed. The weird, like the my head just feeling that way and feeling right here.
Yeah.
Casey knows that I will end up with a severe panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not good for nothing, not when it's to that effect and it makes me to where hit the floor. And then, Casey will be upset if he hears me hit the floor and then he finds out why. But you guys are what helps me. Every one of you. I come on, I'm able to shift what's going on outside these walls, and I enjoy getting away. You guys are my escape.
Exactly.
Yes, Kim. And you guys are my escape. Absolutely. I know some of you think that, and I hope we do. I hope we do bless you guys, because that's what all I ever want to do is bless, you guys somehow, all of us coming together, become a blessing. Because everybody on here, we battle children problems, we battle health problems, and Monique, he is fighting. There is being a battle right now around her going on. And I say it's between the demon that has a hold on her and the angel that I feel like was given to her to watch over her. And in the spiritual realm, there is a huge battle.
Exactly.
Thank you for speed. Oh, hey, Dusty.
Good morning, Dusty Blonde. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dusty Blonde. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dusty. You guys, Dusty, beautiful, beautiful soul from the UK. Love her to pieces. For Speed, I was so glad that when you embraced all of us, you let the Crawley family just love on you, add you to the whole family, and MawMaw. Oh, Tim, MawMaw loves you to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kim. I mean, because she knows that we come right away when she sent me that message. Mom, I'm in a very bad place. Can you come get me?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm in the I'm in the hospital, and we went right away. So
Mm-hmm.
she does have my phone number.
Yeah, and think about that she knows if she's thinking with a level head for a few minutes, she knows who to reach out to when she's ready for help.
John says Dusty is special. She puts up with the snobby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but yes, she knows. But the thing of it, the life that she's living, people will. You go to sleep or pass out, people take your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere along the line, she's lost her glasses. So Tiffany can't see real well. She's lost her glasses. People has taken her phones. Her life is in a book bag, a backpack. Her life is in a backpack, you guys. She lays her head on her backpack. So that way, if something happens, she grabs it and can run. That's the life she's leading right now. And I can't imagine. I've never been there. Kevin never got to that point. So yes, Dusty, I'm glad he made you laugh. He's silly.
Mm-hmm.
Or as Kendall would say, oh my God. He is so not silly, ridiculous. I think that's what she said,
Yes,
Chad
she'll
or
say he's ridiculous.
John, when you were twerking. I had you and doggone both you and Derek we were on, it wasn't on here, it was on Google Hangouts, I think, or it might have been on here. And they were twerking and I'm like, oh my gosh, put it away.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kendall looked and said, oh my God, he is so ridiculous. And I'm like, whoa. So I told Casey
That Kendall is the cutest kid ever.
And I told Casey about it. And Casey just happened to come in and he's like, Mom, that is part of Derek I do not need to see. I was like, oh my gosh. So yes. Dusty, I am okay. I am okay as long as I can manage to do this and calm down. So I needed the laugh because if you're laughing, you can't hyperventilate. If you're laughing from joy. So, yes. And Dusty, I got to get a virtual bite of cookie.
There you go. Peanut butter cookie.
Yes, peanut butter cookie.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing okay, Dusty. I'm doing okay.
So today I forgot that it was time to call in medication. So I guess that'll be the last time under my regular insurance that I will call in my medications. So I'm officially an old lady. I'm on Medicare. I'm officially.
You're officially disabled. We're not old, Darlene. We're just disabled.
Oh, I know who I watched yesterday for a long time. Monique. Monica.
Yeah.
Is it? No, Monica. Mona.
Mona.
Hey, you guys, you see what happens? 3 times.
About face with Mona.
I watched her yesterday. And she showed them the makeup, but she had a young girl on there.
That was her soon-to-be daughter-in-law.
Yeah, so I watched that yesterday. Oh, she said her daughter's been cooking scones. All right, go, Pamela. You stay safe and you stay well.
Definitely. Love to you, Pamela.
Much love. Oh, she's officially bonkers. That's what brought us all together. Johnny 5 is where I met Snobby. And because of Snobby, I met Dusty. And I think that's what we did while they were doing the man talk. Me and Dusty were in the chat talking. So I met Dusty, who is the one he does his own music. I have a video that I asked him, could I do the use his music to do one of my videos in case he hooked it up for me.
I remember that.
Yes, I did his name. I did give the show that I got permission and everything. It kind of sounds like Mystic Days, but it's Hazy Days. Hazy Days. Hazy Days. I love his
Good morning, Cherry Tur. Good morning to you. Good morning, Cherry Tur. Good morning to you. Welcome, Cherry.
Welcome. I'm glad that I kind of left it and oh, Cherry, let me see. Cherry, you guys, Cherry has 8 videos out.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm looking forward. I am looking forward, Cherry. Yes, I am hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell. And what I'll do is, I'm going to write the name down because, it's harder. I will write your name down and go back and watch watch one of your videos or a couple of them. But welcome. Oh, she's from Kuwait. All right, you guys.
Very cool.
This is her video. I mean her homepage.
Welcome.
Yes. So that is her homepage, you guys. Show her some love.
Oh, okay. Take care, Ian. Thank you so much, as always, for stopping in.
Yes, Ian, and prayers for me. I know you will. I don't have to really ask anybody because that's what you guys do. You guys show so much love to us, and I can't wait to see what you do, Ian. So, Sonia, are your kids going to go back to school, or are you still going to have to homeschool them? Because I know you got a house full right now. We do good with 4 sometimes, and Casey's at, he's kind of shut up in his room right now. Could I put in a new one? I'm gonna do one more cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna drink my tea because I don't need. So, Cherry, are you a native to Kuwait, or did you move there, or how did you end up in Kuwait? I always say inquiring minds want to know. Look, I call it inquiring minds, but you can call it nosy if you want to. I'll answer to them. You guys, the fear for 2 of my family members, close family members, jumped all over me. And today, May 19th, my little thing, and I read it this morning. And this one is cure for fear. The sixth step for curing fear is to open yourself to God's love. So I'm not supposed to be fearful. It's right in front of me, you guys. I have two screens. That is looking me in the face.
Yep.
So sometimes God puts things right in your face and you don't see them.
Cherry is from the Philippines, but working in Kuwait right now. Very cool.
Yay. Yeah, I have several people from the Philippines, and hey, that's another tack I need to put up that I haven't done any of them on my world map. Maybe I'll do that today, and it'll calm me. But the other little, I call my little buddy. Oh, okay. What's his name? The cute little. Oh, he's so pretty. Not that he'd want to be called pretty, but he had to change his name. And I can't think right now, but he's from the Philippines and he comes in quite a bit. You know who I'm talking about, but can't remember his name.
But I can't think of the name.
Just, oh my gosh. I wish I could think. Oh, a 15, 14. On the 26th is your son's birthday. Let me write that down.
So on the 26th, her son and 15-year-old daughter go back to school, and on the 9th, her 14-year-old goes back, which is silly because in 4 weeks they have school holidays. True. But it would be good for them to get back with some of their friends too, though, I would think, Sonia. Oh, yeah. African American in the Philippines.
Oh,
you're so smart, Dwayne.
No, it's the other one.
There's another one too, but
he had to change. He changed his name to just. No, I haven't seen African American in.
Hi, LizzAnn.
How are y'all doing? Let me turn my volume down some. I'm broadcasting to the world.
Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Denise. Denise, I'm sure, is in the chat. Denise, Darlene, and to Traci, thank you very much. And I'm going to say, good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. We all love you.
Thank you so much.
Well, as everybody in the different countries, their children are going back to school, we will keep special prayer for all of them that they'll be safe. But I think it's going to be harder for. I think it's going to be harder for the smaller children if they're drawing a square. You can't come out of that square. That's not how children. That's not how they play.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's nice, Tim. Tim just sent me a picture. Is that a necklace or a bracelet? You guys, I think now. Oh, Lizz, do you remember the other one I call my little buddy besides Chris O?
No, the Philippines. The one in the Philippines. No, I can't remember. I heard. I was listening as I was waiting for things to come up.
Lee, is that his name? Something Lee.
Just Lee.
Just Lee.
Just Lee. Yeah, that's it.
Lee. Yes. So he Cherry. Let me know, Tim, is it a bracelet or a necklace? You guys, look, I think I'm doing pretty good with having the brush because now I'm looking at StreamYard YouTube chat, Facebook chat, and Facebook messages.
My goodness, how many monitors do you
Dang.
have now?
I have 2 monitors, but they're like each of them's double duty. That sounded
Good deal.
double duty.
Yes, Dwayne, I arrived. Good morning, everybody in the chat.
I should
Sorry
have
I'm late.
said that articulate, double duty instead of double duty. That sounds
There
bad.
we go. Well, I'm happy to say that I got some sleep. Too much sleep. I
Yay.
got some sleep.
Sandy slept until, what did she say yesterday?
3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Good deal. Yeah, I fell asleep about 3:30, something like that, finally. Yesterday afternoon, I'm sorry. I got up to eat and then I had an upset stomach. So I laid back down to try to settle my stomach and I fell back asleep and I got up just a little bit ago.
Good.
So
Someone asked earlier where you were this morning, and I said, hopefully sleeping. Hopefully. Thank you, Force Speed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm
We're
trying
awake. Yesterday when we come in, we were all
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all drowsy. We were just,
Mhm.
we were there.
This morning, I took a nap after Wright left for work. I laid down and tried to take a nap, which I did sleep for a little bit. So that was kind of nice, actually.
That's good. Well, you look like you feel better today, hon.
Thank you. I do. Thank you.
Yay.
see, we came on this morning with much better spirits. And you see what happens when you do. You will get attacked sometimes by your family of worry.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt so good this morning. We came on. I had a better, not attitude, but a better feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that can bring me down, and I can't have another week away from you guys.
Better frame of mind, I guess, is what you're about to say.
Oh, I can't say. Thank you, Tim. I'm looking at, thank you. No, I won't say anything in case she watches. But yay.
What?
You guys will know. Mama will let you guys know.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yesterday, every one of us was just.
Yeah, we were out of it. Yeah.
Yep. But to have one phone call to worry me about my cousin, because I've often said, what do you do if something happens to you?
Mm-hmm.
I said, how would I know? Because you won't be able to answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
She lives alone and she just has all of her animals. I said, and then her friend that probably has a key to her house to check on it. She's out of town, so
Yeah.
Does
she live near you or?
Right down the road. I mean, not far from me, but we did it. The person, my grandson's other grandmother, the one that we got Bailey from.
Oh, okay.
Dog groomer. And my cousin was going to be there this morning to help her. She works for us sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Of course, my cousin is a dog lover, so it works out very good. Well, furry animals. She don't care if it's a possum, a squirrel, a raccoon. She loves animals.
Mm-hmm.
Except for her furry baby.
Possums are a little hard to love. That's all I can say.
I wanted somebody had one that they wanted to give me, and Kevin wouldn't let me have one.
No, you corner those and they're fierce.
Yeah, but not if you raise them in the house.
Their natural nature is. Trust your husband on that one, honey.
Look,
just trust your husband on that one.
I've had a few play.
Steven's a very smart man.
No, because what did he do? Somebody found one where the mother was gone, but the babies were still on top of her. So they've already gotten to the point they came out on
Uh-huh.
mom. So he brought me 3 hairless ones. So I had to read up on how to feed them. Now, no, that was hard. And I said, don't bring anything else like that because I can't deal
Can't
with,
deal with the loss.
yes.
Yeah.
Casey told me, Mom, and I think even he kept checking on them, and it bothered me too.
Yeah.
But yes, the other one was a cute one. It was fully furry and small. But I have to say, our dog that's in and out of the shop that has
Uh-huh.
his bed is in the shop. Keelan fixed the box, raised it up. It would hold cedar chips during the winter.
Uh-huh.
There was a couple too many possums that I think got after his food and then played dead.
Mhm.
And he loved them and he hugged them.
Mm.
And I would have to be the possum picker upper.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
He did not mangle
You
them.
loved them too hard, too rough.
Yes, yes. And they'd just be in his bed and it looked like he just hugged them
Yeah.
and laid on them. And I would
Mm-hmm.
text his mom, oh my gosh, gross. So I had to be the possum picker upper and then take the possum to a place in the woods that now is the possum place.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm
Now,
sorry I laughed. I didn't realize at first where that was going. It was just the way you said it.
a possum picker upper. Yeah.
No, before that. And he loved them, and he loved them, and he hugged them, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I went, oh, wait a minute.
That actually, the cartoon. Oh, hey, Eva. Okay, Eva's on Facebook.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
But the cartoon was the small mouse, the big old whatever the cartoon characters was.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'll hold them, I'll squeeze them, and never let them go.
Right.
But that comes
I
from
was
the
thinking
book.
about that too whenever you were describing it.
Yeah. But that comes from the book of Mice and Men that we had to read in high school. Did you guys read that, Traci?
No, I didn't have to read that one.
Mm-mm.
It might have been on the required reading list to pick from, but it wasn't one that they picked for us. So, hey, Kim.
Oh no, Kim Ricky said she had a baby squirrel take over the back porch. They wouldn't let nobody in the shop. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Squirrels can be crazy. So can hamsters, right, Pat? I mean, Darlene.
Oh yeah. Lenny. Yes, Lenny from Mice and Men.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
George and Lenny. Yes. But the book is really sad. I mean, it's a good book to read. It's a psychological book. I don't even know if they still have that on a reader's list. I don't know what they put now. Do they even make kids read?
I think there still is a required reading list, but I don't know.
But that was one of Mice and Men, and the other was Animal Farm.
Animal Farm is what we had to read. That was in ninth grade.
So, and that's kind of like the cartoon that come out, Chicken Run. The movie that came out in cartoon form is Chicken Run. That was based, I think, what did I say?
Animal Farm.
Yes, Animal Farm.
Mm.
All right, you're back. Denise is back, and
yay!
She's tired now.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
Yeah, I love the squirrels. Like the squirrels.
Yeah, that Chicken Run was a dark movie.
Yeah, so was the Mice and Men. It really was. It's sort of like To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, I didn't have to read that one either.
I didn't. I just remembered the movie. Gregory Peck
Mhm.
was the
Yeah.
lawyer. So
Mhm.
those kind of things, and was kind of people being accused of things and
Yeah.
of mentally challenged, because the one in of Mice and Men was very mentally challenged. But I'm thinking about squirrels. Okay, the squirrels do not bother Bailey. Now Briley, I never leashed her to go out to the bathroom, so I could open the door and she'd go one way, and old lady dog would go after her, or she couldn't keep up. And
Mhm.
Briley would go running out and chasing squirrels. Squirrels would just go everywhere. But Bailey goes to the pool area and whimpers at the bullfrogs or whatever they are. There's about 5 of them. And she whimpers because they won't play with her or acknowledge.
Ah.
And I said, get away from the edge of the pool. Because I could just see her going in, and I'm gonna
Oh,
I cannot pick up
that would
50
be horrible.
a dead weight. I would have to get my fingers in her.
That would be pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Good morning, Vermont. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vermont. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bruce. And you guys, the sun is in and it is beautiful. The sun is just coming in those at a certain angle and hitting those curtains, lace curtains, and everything in its
Dreary here. Just
so
great.
It's kind of dreary here too.
we had dreary yesterday. So Casey said, I know I wanted some storms, but I didn't mean it to be like this because it was hot and humid.
Mhm.
So Mama's getting a gift from Bruce, but
Oh,
Bruce,
cool.
we haven't got it yet. Hopefully we'll get it today.
Cool.
And our mail runs about 2:00 in the afternoon.
Hmm. Yeah, I checked on my stuff I ordered over the weekend. That uh, thing I showed you, and some books and whatnot. Anyway, I was checking on it yesterday before I fell asleep, and I saw that apparently at some time on that on my Amazon account, I must have ordered something to have sent to my daughter's house, because that's where all 3 items are going. In my name and her house. I'm like,
Mhm.
what in the world? I
Um,
guess it's the default that I have set up, and I was like, okay, I'll fix that. But anyway, it's not a big deal. I can get it without any
well,
trouble.
Bruce, I'm glad you told me because at least I can be looking for it. I can be looking and listening out for the postman to come up on the porch. And Sonia, yes, I love that movie. That movie was kind of edgy in its time.
Yeah, it was, but I didn't watch that either.
Mhm.
Liz, yes.
Hey.
Liz doesn't like watching things that are
I don't like psychological things.
yeah, and I'm the opposite. I love that, and that's one of the things I watched the movie. Oh, okay, Bruce.
Oh, good. Got there early.
Um,
Derek got his package today. Yay! He got there a day early.
but it's
It's
weird.
Tuesday, right? I had to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Kim, I have to get in here and fire up my Keurig and sit down and really put myself in that place to find a thumbnail that feels relaxing. I put a lot of thought in. I put a lot of thought in it, and try to find things that's comforting to me. And the thumbnail to me was pretty this morning that I found.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, Sonia. Just leave the 8, leave the 8 in your household there. You come on over here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice and warm here. Not super warm yet, but it will be. It will be hot. Oh, blazing hot.
Bruce, prayers over you. And, things sometimes just jumps up on us.
Yep.
Hmm.
Dwayne, she'd have to come here first. And then she can come to your house. I want her here first.
Oh, Sonia and Heather, I think could get into a lot of trouble together. So a lot of fun trouble.
One day, I'm going to take a bus ride. And then I'm going to take a bus ride and
Mhm.
knock on Dwayne's door and just stand there.
And you'll say, holy.
He'll open the door, slam it. Run, Heather.
Oh my gosh, you found her address. I should have said it that way.
Oh, hi. Sonia, you might tear up the town with Casey. It is something it's either a joy to ride, take the coffee trip with Casey, or it's road rage.
Mhm.
Well, there's a
I
lot of crazy drivers out there who haven't been driving because they've been pent up.
I have to say before God kept waking Casey up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I have sat there before and prayed. And I cried without him knowing it. I just kind of was like touching the front of the dashboard and looking out the window, and my chest felt like it was way up here. And when we got home, I looked at him and I was bust out crying. He's, Mom, why are you crying? I said, because you was driving mad. And he said, I am so, Mom, I am so sorry, but yeah. So Dwayne, I don't know, getting Casey and Heather together. Heather might never come home to you, and Casey might never come home to me. I think, yeah, I could just, they would click. They would click unless it went the other way. But Casey said, well, I talked to Heather. Heather who? Heather Hale. Oh, I didn't know you and Heather talked.
That's funny.
Me and Dwayne do. Me and Dwayne. He's checked up on me before I even started this.
Mm-hmm.
How's your wing doing? My wing is fine.
That's clever.
Yeah. He starts sending the booze at me, so. Oh, see, that's not fair. All you guys live close to each other. The only 3-hour trip that I could take would be to see Denise over this way, or my friends down in the lower Alabama, that I would still love to go see them. The homestead. What was the first of the channel? I love them. I mean, oh goodness. She used to come on. Either her husband would come on Porch Church or she would. Help me out here. The McClendons.
McClendon's homestead, yep.
Yes. So the McClendons don't live that far from me. And I told them, I'm going to show up at your gate one day. I would love to show up at their gate. Kevin would get along so much with her husband. And so, they do homesteader get-togethers.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be people that come from all over, and they do a
And
meetup.
what state are they in?
Alabama.
Oh, there you go.
Stacy. I can't remember her husband's name, but her name's Stacy. And she is, oh my gosh, she sounds more Southern to me. But I love them. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Traci is nodding.
Yeah, and it's getting almost time for Right to call too. So I'm gonna bow out and get moving around so I don't take a nap, because I don't need to take a nap today. I need to get some housework done. So I love you all.
Love you too.
You're all in
You
my
too. God
prayers.
bless you, your family, and your world, Traci. Till we see
I
you
love
next
you all.
time.
You're all
We
in
love
my
you.
prayers. Take
You're in
care.
ours too, hon. Bye-bye.
Monique, I bet you're hearing me clicking my bracelet. I think when I've got stuff going on in the background,
Got stuff going on in the background too. Sounds like a
it's
tractor or something out there.
my bracelet.
Ah.
I'm clicking. It's a nervous thing. What? Are you serious, Darlene?
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now that's taking a lot of chances. 20,000 of them actually.
Oh, she's hearing a growling sound.
Oh, that must be the lawnmower that's out there. That sounds like a tractor. Here, sorry. I've got my volume down.
What was
I bumped it down one more. Yeah, there's somebody cutting their yard across the street or something with something really loudly.
I can't hear it because I have the volume cut down but these speakers do work better than the ones I used to have where I'd have to hook in the other way. Tanya, I'm a very different person when I'm not around my kids. There's a wild child hiding inside inside ready to escape. When all my kids grow up, laugh out loud. I have a very dark sense of humor sometimes.
Yeah, these things happen. We can cut loose.
Tanya, LizzAnn, sometimes that's dark, that dark side that I like of different things. Dark sense of humor. LizzAnn would be like, "Oh, stop. Just turn all the way around in her chair. Oh no."
Yeah, I'm like,
So yes, Gianna, let me see. Let me fix it. Oh, let me put my fingers together. But yes, I like this ring.
That's pretty.
It's
Where'd you get that?
industrial looking. I like it.
Where did you find that?
She's on here. She loves that barrette, is what MawMaw said. Yeah, we got to look, Gianna. She couldn't figure out was the ring for me or her. But then I come in and I looked at it, and then I looked at it again. I said, "Oh, Lily wrote it." So she said, "Grandma sent the ring, or grandmother, or what she called it. She sent the ring, and Mama sent you the other." So I said, "Okay,
cool.
Yes." Yes, I like this, and they couldn't remember where they got it from, but I've gotten things like this just out of. Let me get it in the light.
It was a growling voice. That's what you heard?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything like that.
So I like this ring. Let me see if the light.
That's pretty.
No,
that is pretty.
Isn't it?
Beautiful.
This is just a throwaway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a throwaway. My cuff. Yeah, wait. There you go. My cuff. I like pink. My cup was a throwaway
Mm-hmm.
out of somebody that just gave me jewelry, and of course my funky earrings. I
You
figured
can't
I'd
see them.
find, yeah,
You can't see your earrings.
I figured I'd find a place for them.
There you go. Pretty,
So,
pretty.
Yep, throwaways, you guys. You know, sometimes the best things that shine the brightest. Uh-oh.
One man's trash, as they say.
Okay. All right, read the chat. Read the chat. Let me see. Another family member's calling. Let me see what's going on.
Okay, the growling, the lawnmower across the street that's kind of more like a tractor has a growl sound to it, but I don't know if that's what you're hearing. It's I don't know. It's pretty loud. He's kind of further away now, so it's not so bad.
Thank you, Monique. And I'm going to make, I don't know if it's Sonia that cringes or if it's Willow about camo. But yes, I have on my camo. So I'll show you my camo. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's pretty blouse you have on today.
I like it. See?
Oh yeah, there you go.
I usually don't wear camo. They come a little bit below my knee. And I had to find a shirt to match them.
That's pretty.
I like it.
It looks good on you.
I wish I could find
and it pulls out the green in those earrings.
Yeah, and it, and then my eyes are like
It's making your hair pop and your eyes pop. It's so good.
Then I have on my new eyeshadow. So yeah.
The heck? Yeah. Got a piece of mail in that.
Oh, I'm still with myself big, and I don't want you guys to see me with my mouth open reading. Although I did take a bite of Sandy's cookie, so yeah, they seen all in my mouth. I don't think of it as dressed up. This is so comfortable, and I want a cream colored one that I can wear with a peasant dress.
Mm-hmm.
The corset and the
Yeah, I got you.
Uh-oh, she's behind. What is she behind?
Oh, I think the Stacy's husband's name is Chris.
Yes.
On the what you call it, that group, Homesteaders.
Yes. Oh wait, you said they hadn't been putting up videos. I will. Yes. I will. Chris and Stacy. Yes, I used to try to catch them on late at night when they would do their thing.
Yeah.
What is the name? What did I say the name of it?
Starts with an M.
McClendon.
Thank you. I was like, I was sort of Melinda. No, Melinda's not right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you was listening or Darlene B, I got these, they're like stretchy jeans. They're not leggings, but they're like stretchy jeans. I got them from Walmart. And they come like halfway between my knee and my ankle.
So they're more like capris.
Yes. Yeah. And when I wear something like that, I want to make sure everything's covered. Because I see a lot of people wear leggings with a short top that, I mean, everybody can wear what they want to. It makes you feel good. It doesn't matter what nobody else says. Yeah, jeggings.
But you have your own personal standards for yourself, and that's fine.
Yeah, well, my standards are, Casey, does this look okay? I
Yeah,
kept going
you
in
have a
the
sounding board.
yeah, I kept going in his room the other day asking questions, and he gave me that look. He said, "Mom, I can't handle today." And you've known come in here, I don't know how many times asking questions. He said,
Well,
"I can't deal with questions today." I said,
if you were sitting there and you were online wearing whatever it is you were maybe asking him if it looked okay, and he came in and he'd say, "Mom," you'd like, "What?" And he'd say, "Why? How could you?"
"Oh, he did
He's
that
very,
about my. He did that when um when I cut my bangs that time. He come in and his eyes got big. He said, "What is wrong with two of my family members that they done that to their hair?" He said, "You and Brandy, what were you thinking?" And I said, "I know they're ugly. When Traci tells me they're ugly,
yeah.
you know when your friend tells you, then your son walks in and I'm like, I know. I know.
Well,
Uh,
fortunately for you, they grew out pretty quick. So,
Cherry,
oh my,
I love that scripture too, because we
hmm
are to love each other. It does not matter. It does not matter. We are to love people, not to sin, because we all fall short of being who we need to be. We
you're
can
all,
never be
yeah,
perfect. It does not say in the Bible that we can ever become perfect.
true.
If anybody tells you they're perfect, they're just they're overlooking, or they're not listening to the spirit within their heart, because
Yeah,
none of us can be perfect. But yes, I did. There was two scriptures, but that one, um, to love deeply. And
awesome.
I
Yeah, I
just
love it too.
know. So I've had two people contact me about my daughter, my oldest, and then my Brandy calling me, and my grandson's grandmother calling me on FaceTime that she's never done. It has all hit my anxiety so bad
Mm,
that, yeah, my hands are shaking. That has that just doesn't happen. That does not happen. So after I get off here, I've got to get in touch with
hmm
um, her ex-fiance, which they have no children together, but he's the
hmm
one that sent her my phone number. Culottes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, culottes were more like a skirt.
Hmm. Yeah, we wore those in California when I was a kid. Then
Yeah.
I liked when I was teaching. I mean, I was at daycare at the church. We had to wear either dresses or culottes, or I had a pair of
hmm
black. Oh, I loved them because they were blousy to the knee, where they looked like a dress, but they called them culottes too, but that's not what we wore in the 60s and 70s. Culottes
Yeah.
were where there's a flap in the front and the back
Yeah.
for us kids, but these were
Yeah.
like wide legged, that looked like a skirt, but they weren't. I loved them because they're so
Right.
comfortable. Gianna, what is vintage clothing anymore? I was looking at Wish, and they have some of the prettiest dresses that look like they would have been in the 50s, 40s, 50s, or yeah, I think 40s and 50s. Beautiful. Um, so I would love to have the money to be able to wear those kind of dresses, just in general. Just in general. Yes, Darlene, I've got to check on them, Chris and Stacy. Gauchos, yes.
Yeah.
Gauchos was what I like.
That sounds right. Yeah.
And you can wear them now. You can wear them now with boots, and that they're still in style. But we purge our clothes now, so it's not like we can go back and have like different clothes.
Well, the thing is, would we be the same size whenever those were in style?
No.
And then the fabric might be, dry rotted by now.
Yes.
There's all those issues that you could be in an embarrassing moment real quick.
I start looking at my phone and it pops up if I'm on Facebook. Yay, Bruce. I'm excited. I can't wait then until Bailey starts barking at the door, because then I know what it is.
Good deal.
I know it's not for me, but I'm still excited.
You're excited for somebody else. That's right.
Yes. But I can't even look at Facebook on my phone because it pulls up Wish stuff, and then I get lost in it. Clothes, and so I wanted a shirt like this, but in cream color. And when I went back to get it, they didn't have none of them. So I could wear some of the period clothing with this as a
right.
Yes, you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
That him checking on the tracking reminded me of back before you could track packages like you can now. Back when I was doing genealogy like daily. I mean, really daily.
That takes up a lot of time.
Huh?
It takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. And we didn't have the internet and all that kind of thing at that time. This was in the 90s. And everything was done by phone and by mail.
Yeah.
And so if you needed some information, you wrote a letter about it. If you couldn't call them about it, because calling a long distance, was expensive at the time. Anyhow, because you never knew how long you'd be stuck on the phone, trying to clarify what you needed. Anyway, and a lot of times the places said it has to be a written request, that kind of thing. So I'd be getting stuff waiting for stuff in the mail frequently, right? And so we'd go out my daughter and I would go out for the day or whatever. And if the postman was walking the neighborhood, I'd be watching the postman going by. And my daughter, after seeing me do this lots of times, one day she says, "Mother, you've got to stop stalking the mailman." And I said, "I'm not stalking." She says, "Well, you're staring at him long enough, like they might think you are." She was like 9 or 10, at the time, or maybe younger.
Bruce, I can do that. I think I can take her. I don't know. She might hit me. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, my mom probably could take me. Oh, okay. I actually filled up a bag to put out in trash. I put some stuff in it, but then some stuff I kept. When I was, hey, I got something. I got something done in here. Yes.
Well, good for you.
It wasn't much.
I threw a few things away the other day. I filled up the trash.
LizzAnn, I got to FaceTime with Denise.
Yay!
I got to watch some of the auction of Derek's.
Oh.
I got to watch Mona.
Mm-hmm.
Got to watch some of her. Did the census.
You did the census. High five. Let's see. High five. Nope, wrong way. High five.
And I called and made sure that they canceled my marketplace and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, MawMaw. God bless you. I love you.
love you too. Oh, Mama, they can sure enough see you with that shirt.
Yeah. Kind of like your bright green one the other day.
You're the green one, like I had on. Yeah. Mama was a traffic cone.
Poor MawMaw.
Yes, 4-speed got to yes, 4-speed. I got taught 4-speed yesterday. And so I got some stuff done because I was so tired. Denise said, "Loves you the mostest." But I did not go in my bedroom. I absolutely did not go in my bedroom. So that helped me to do what I needed to be done.
Well, I just couldn't go any longer. I went until I couldn't go any longer. And about I guess I laid down before that, but I was doing stuff on my phone. And then I finally fell asleep about 3:30, I guess.
We were all tired. And as soon as Sandy got off, she said she slept until after 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh no, I didn't think about the orange barrels.
Yeah, those
Wayne
are.
said it. No, he said at least I didn't say it.
At least you didn't call her that. Yeah. He didn't call you that either. He didn't call you an orange barrel.
You get to go to
Nobody did.
Hey, Siosa. Hey. Good morning.
Well, hey, Siosa.
Good morning. I'm glad I didn't cut it short. It's helped me. You guys have helped get my mind occupied, and I'm just glad. But I'm like my grandmother. What do they say? Wringing your hands when you're nervous or about something. And, that's what this is for. This is, I got this from.
That's pretty.
Kimmy. Got it from Kimmy when she sent me the heart. She sent me a sunshine because we should always sing "You Are My Sunshine."
Oh yeah.
And little stuffed animal, and she sent me this, so it's like one of those things the sequins go from different colors.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
So a lot of times.
Hey Denise.
Hey guys.
How you doing today, hon?
I am wore out.
I'm sorry.
She had to go and do blood
I went
work.
by myself today. I went and got my blood work done.
Oh.
Went by the drugstore, dropped Alvin's prescription off. Ran by the grocery store real quick to pick up a couple of things and came home.
You're just tuckered out.
Ooh, you ain't kidding. And my legs, boy, they just like ain't going no further.
Yeah.
I got in here. I said, Lord, just let me get to the bed.
Well,
just let me make it to the bed.
Sometimes you might not be able to drive.
Well, that's the first time I drove and went anywhere by myself, and good gosh, I don't know how long. It's been a while since I've been able to go anywhere.
Who?
Me.
By herself.
Casey
by myself.
He said, "Is that Irene?" I said, "Who?" He said, "That talking." I saw, "Ask Denise." He said, "Sounds exactly like Aunt Irene."
Oh, Lordy, I hope that's a good thing.
Oh man, Siosa. See, even when you're at home and you get in those situations, I don't do Facebook when it's like that. I don't engage. I'm lucky nobody has engaged that way here, but yes, Siosa. It's a time. It's
sensitive
a crazy
subject.
time right now.
Yeah.
It is a crazy time right now.
Very stressful.
I kind of went through that at work when I was still working, and it kind of hurt my heart, some of the stuff that would be said around me.
Yeah.
And so I am so sorry you had to
endure that.
Yeah.
That's why I was glad I had an office by myself. I could go hide in.
But just think, Siosa, there is your Bible verse for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well,
what?
Did you check the bank account?
Yes, I told you got money.
In my family.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Alvin. Look how sweet.
Bye-bye,
Bye, Alvin.
Bye, Denise. Bye, girls.
Bye-bye.
In our family, we have just about all kind of nationalities in our family. So you can't very well throw rocks at this group or that group
Right.
or another group, because the rock's going to come right back at your house.
Oh, yeah.
And hit you. And I say rocks because somebody did that when they come up with the marriage.
What?
You reap what you sow.
Thing come up. And somebody come on my husband's Facebook and said that they would love to just stone, like in the old days, that group of people.
Oh, no.
And so and my daughter called, she said, have you seen what Daddy's friend put? Then Casey come in, Mom, did you see what he put? I'm like, no, let me go and look. I don't know what's going on. So it was somebody Kevin used to work with. So what I did, I had to get calm. And I sent him a message under Kevin's. And I said, Ronnie, I've known you quite a while. And I just want to let you know, if you plan on throwing rocks like that, then the first rock you would throw would be at my house. I said, because you would be throwing rocks at my son. I said, he works from home. He takes care of me. He takes care of his grandmother. He does not bother nobody. So if you plan on throwing rocks, we'll come to my house. And he apologized, withdrew his comment. So,
Oh, yeah. And that's what I always said. You reap what you sow. You better be careful what comes out your mouth.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning.
Hey, Super Dave. Love you, dude.
And that's great, Siosa, first generation to graduate and with honors.
Amen.
Awesome. Cool deal.
Love you, darling B.
I love you, darling B.
Don't run too fast.
Yes, darling B. Have a blessed day, hon. God bless you, your family, and your world. Much love till we see each other again.
So, Super Dave, I don't know how that whole stuff works about, me and you was talking about on your live that I was on about memberships and all that. I hadn't figured it out. So maybe I can talk with somebody that can tell me about how that works, because I just don't know.
John Johnson started that on his channel.
Well, Dave and
Nevermore Antiques.
Yeah, Dave Think Dragons.
No, it just made me remember it.
Yeah, Dave Think Dragons and
God bless you.
Killer Whale.
Sorry, guys.
God bless you.
I'm hurt.
And I want to, in whatever way I can, support Diana.
Mm-hmm.
The Painting with Diana, Art for Yours.
I didn't know if it was
tried-
Diana Brianna or Painting with Diana.
And I tried that the other day, but it was like, no, because I'd already did 3 of them. And when I went to try to do it again, and I had been way down, like went to LaGrange and got the desk, then I come back and I bought something online. Then I tried to do it. You fix and go, Wayne? And I tried to do Diana's, and it locked me out.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
you.
well, you might have just spent too many items, like
They
been
thought
spending,
somebody had
right.
gotten my credit card.
Yeah. Well, God bless your day, Dwayne. Tell Heather, hey, we love you.
Yes, I love you. I do.
We all do.
Dave, I haven't, but I can because Ann Walsworth told me to. She was on here and told me to.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to know how to do a video. I don't know how to do an invitation video, and there's things like that I don't know how to do.
And then what to say.
Yes. Because everybody, just like with you, Dave, you love everybody, and it's just weird to me. It was weird to me when I got monetization. I'm like, oh my gosh, what now? So things are weird for me. They are. Because I still try to figure out, and Casey knows the numbers bothered me when I was growing, and he kept telling me not to worry, not to feel bad about them. But I never could figure about, people, so many people coming to here and in support and being here. I'm just a Alabama girl that's sitting here talking to the computer.
There you go.
You are talking to people, not a computer.
At least you talk like me, Denise.
Yes, I do. And darn proud of it, too.
Well, we all have our accents.
Yeah, because you're from
Texas. Oh, yeah, I love it.
I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas.
And I come across somebody's video, and they were from Arkansas. So I'm listening, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Darlene B has an accent. I did not know. And because this person from Arkansas sounded exactly like Darlene, and they said some of the same comments, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we all have little sayings and colloquialisms that come out in our speech.
Darlene B hasn't come on here live.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. I am bad about doing that. I mean, I throw stuff out there and I'm thinking, whoa, that's an oldie goldie. But I use them all the time, people.
Yeah, things that come out, you don't stop and think about, it being a local thing maybe or a regional thing.
No, I don't. I didn't.
John said hugs, hugs, hugs. He's giving you some of those distancing hugs.
Oh, hugs to you too, John. Thank you, darling.
Well, good morning, John.
Yeah, Super Dave. I was on there when you was wondering about that, and I guess I can look if they would explain it. If YouTube would explain it to me.
Yeah.
I hesitate about stuff.
Well, it's not like Patreon is a similar type thing where it has memberships and whatnot, but they have stipulations and requirements that you do in order to keep your patron group. I don't think that YouTube with the membership thing is the same way. I don't think it has just stipulations, but I could be wrong.
Well, I didn't really see stipulations. It just told like to do a video, and I just thought you had certain stickers, Dave, certain emojis or stickers that just popped up, but I didn't know you had to choose which ones. But I'll look into it more because I kept looking into it.
I'm so far away from any of that stuff.
Well,
I'll never get there probably, because by the time I'm anywhere near it, it'll pop to that 4,000 thing. And
well, I think Patreon, you had to have that much, but then YouTube opened it up to this. And I think it's easier to find people because they took away being able to subscribe, and this is that would be a way that I could throw somebody's name out there, and try to share that person out to people that are on my friends list, on not friends list, but on here.
Your members list, yeah.
Oh, okay. He says when you put in for it, you have to say you'll do requirements.
Oh, okay.
So, LizzAnn, Lynn is sending you 3 cups of coffee and a clap.
Thank you, Lynn. How sweet of you. Are you trying to say I'm about to fall asleep again?
Don't look. Don't hold your coffee cup and clap at the same time. I'm just saying.
You got 2 cups and some love and some flowers, Denise.
You guys, I still don't know how yesterday I'm holding my coffee cup.
Well, thank
and
you
all
so much. I love you, Lynn.
Yeah, that's right. You did throw coffee yesterday.
Yeah, I threw coffee at myself. So I had coffee on my shirt and it got all over behind me. How in the world did I miss this mouth and throw coffee behind my? It's almost like you do with salt. If you spill it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of like the salt thing.
Yeah, don't do it so much it's going to end up in the person's eye behind you. I mean, how would somebody feel if they felt something in their hair and they got salt all in it?
Yeah, things get a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Just a little bit crazy.
My internet gonna throw me out. Sure as the world.
So, Ciosa, did they see you on YouTube, or was you just regular? Oh no! Yeah,
that's funny.
I don't know. Not if Ciosa needs her job. It might not be funny.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, no, she does.
Bad,
I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing at my dog over here. Sorry.
So yeah, Dave, I might look at that again.
I don't want Ciosa to get in trouble.
Yeah, I might look at that again, Ciosa. Look, never in my mind would I have thought when I was working and people was pulling up YouTube videos, and pulling up Pinterest, which we weren't supposed to do. Oh, she was sending that last chat, and her boss walked up.
Oh no! Hi,
baby.
How are you doing today?
I'm sorry, my hand just twitched on my mouse, and it clicked on that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I got here.
I don't know how that crazy woman ended up on my screen. I can't understand a word she's saying.
Yep.
I have no idea. I would have never thought back then, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that it's I would have been sitting in front of a camera on YouTube.
Yeah, me either. I don't even think I used YouTube 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, talking to so many people, but then,
me either.
But then I'm sure some of them probably told me, Miss Arlene, you need a show. You tell so many stories. You need a show. Hey, get my mom. Here goes the barrel. Dwayne's not on here. You can't barrel. She's doing her coffee walk. Instead of the walk of shame.
Ooh.
Instead of the walk of shame.
Oh.
She's doing the coffee walk.
Itching and watering for no reason. I guess I was yawning. Never mind. That's probably why.
No, mine was just pouring yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Lynn said she'd be like, YouTube, what's that? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, I ain't touching that.
I mean, I couldn't help. I'd tell stuff or do stuff and, crack people up, like my dad's teeth, for instance. I had them at work. Can't find another one, but here's
it's fun to.
So I had them at work, and
Hey.
I called her my work daughter, Julie. She comes on Facebook sometimes and watches and comments. But she was like 2 seats down because we were like our computer here, space, and that big computer there in case we did a call and had somebody doing it with us.
Right.
So there was always one skip of
like a supervisor. If you had a
like if I was leading the call.
Oh, okay.
And if they had somebody technical to call in to make sure to tell you different things, they called that a comm line, which is a communication line.
Oh,
so that person stayed out of the actual conference where everybody would be talking like we're talking now.
Right.
And you see the chat on the side. We would see what people was chatting. It's sort of like this. And so, but somebody would be sitting beside me and somebody in charge would say, they might say, I don't know who Pearlini is. Get them out of the conference.
Yeah.
So we would have to boot them out.
Come on.
So anyway.
Come on.
One day my work daughter. Oh, thank you. I've got camouflage on too. I got on camouflage not leggings. What do we call them?
Capris?
Yes, capris. And the green, I can do green, and actually it makes my eyes very, very green.
Mm-hmm.
Makes my eyes
looks good with the hair too, with hair color.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like I'm bringing
green
out the Irish in me.
There you go.
So my work daughter, she used to say stuff like, if you say that one more time, I'm going to slap you in the face. And I mean, we were that close. And she'd say, you say that. I said, how many times have I done said it? 2? Oh, I'm sorry. So she was a friend that would just tell me about myself, but she loved me and I knew she loved me.
Kind of like Traci in the mornings.
Yeah. And
I was ready. Don't do that. That's the wrong color for those eyes today.
Yes. But I went to the hospital as soon as I got off when she had her first baby. Somebody said, she got her epidural. And so I showed up at the hospital. And I said, I called her name. Yeah, in that room right there. Well, I go in. No, she hasn't gotten her epidural yet. And she's so far into labor that she's just, I'm like, oh no. And I spoke to her mother-in-law and I spoke to her husband. And I'm like, and she's hurting so bad. And I'm like, hey, baby. And I went and kissed her on her sweaty forehead. She broke out in sweat. And this is her first child. And she said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, no. And I'm holding her hand. And I said, well, I'll get back with you, baby. I'll get back. And I love you. I kissed her on her head again. And when I got to the elevator, I cried going down because it was like seeing my own child in pain and I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
So when she had the second one, no. I waited till they said that baby came out. Then I went to see. Then I got to see my baby. Yes. So which I called my little chocolate drop, and she was not offended in the least bit about that. And that's what we called them. And it offended somebody else at work.
Oh.
because my friend, she's of one nationality, she's of one color, and he's of another, and that never bothered me. And her children are beautiful, and I love them. So what about, me having pictures of other people's kids at my workstation? Could you ever call me that awful R word?
Yeah.
That awful word that hurt my heart when somebody said that about me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's a dirty word for me. Hey, Goswina.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good
Well,
morning.
hello, Goswina.
Good morning.
And
Good to see you.
And I know you guys have to know what the R word is.
Oh yeah, we know.
Yes. And I mean,
Yes.
I don't think you have to spell
daycare.
anything out.
Yeah, my daycare. My babies.
Yeah.
In fact, I still have. I taped it right here on the little bulletin board. Uh-oh.
We can't understand a word you're saying. You're talking to the floor.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I had babies of all kinds.
Okay.
Because, we were right there at Porch Stewart. So, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I loved all them babies.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah.
When I first come out of work, it was
We're all the same.
It was 2015,
Yeah.
and I come out on FMLA, which ended up.
Yeah.
So my birthday, the girl I'm talking about, she knew a lot was going on, and she called me, and she come up on the porch, her and her little girl, and she had a cupcake and mocha, mocha, and this is from her little girl. So this is 2015.
Picture.
And
that's so sweet.
My friend Jennifer called me Dar. Just Dar. So I kept this from
that's so adorable.
10/10/2015.
That's so cool.
I am very sentimental. But Siosa. It's awful when people cross a barrier.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But you guys, I guess I have to make some phone calls to find out what's going on, to check on my cousin.
Uh-oh.
To check on
I
my
must
daughter.
have missed something.
Yes. My anxiety.
Okay.
I had one person pop up and ask about my daughter. Then I had somebody else pop up later and ask about her. And I'm like, and then I get a phone call from my grandson's other grandmother. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So
what's going on? Huh?
I muted it, and I thought it was, and I said, hey, Barb, what's going on? I mean, I was already panicking. And it was about my cousin. She moved out from the West and moved out here to California. So we're the only family she has.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't get her on the phone. She didn't show up from work. So that was taken care of. Somebody went over there and got her to the door.
Good.
Okay.
But I still don't know about my daughter. Then all of a sudden, Brandy calls through Facebook, and I'm like, so I muted, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
okay, baby.
Call me when you're not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So Brandy called her dad and said, Susie called me. She still calls Tiffany Susie. I'm like, I can't believe she reached out to Brandy. So
okay. So take care, Sonia. God bless you and your family and your world. And we pray your protection through the storm.
Love you, Sonia.
Love you, babe.
So before you come on, Lizz, I am just about in full hyperventilation. My head done got that weird feeling. And so yes, I thank God that everybody prayed, and they kept me on, and I think it helped that I did not get off real quick.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
because
Good.
because it helped. It helped with having everybody in and me keep talking, because that
Yep. Get
Yes.
you through it.
you guys
Yeah.
you guys are my joy. You guys help, and you guys help me not lose the joy.
You help us too, sweetheart. Believe me.
Amen.
Because I'm cooking. Okay. All right, let me look. Let me pull up the song that I'm gonna sing.
Cause you're my angel.
Let me see. Microsoft.
I'm telling you. Y'all, oh, chat here. Y'all my heart.
Not Microsoft. What is
You're such a
the
blessing to us too,
oh
darling.
word?
Denise. Sorry. I keep calling
It's
y'all
okay.
by the wrong name. I call Darlene
It
Denise and
don't
Denise
matter.
Darlene. I'm just doing really great today.
It's okay, darling. It's all right. It's a
I
good
told y'all
thing.
I got cousins who are sisters, Darlene and Denise.
My cousin's Denise.
Huh?
I have a cousin named Denise.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This
Denise is the one that's a year younger than me. So it's like,
okay. This song
I
was
know. It's bad
thi-
when you got them all over the place, ain't it, Liz?
this song was put together by Mothership Products, his own self, for me, for this show.
okay.
They're creepy and kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Crawley family. Their house is a museum when people come to see them. They really are a scream, the Crawley family. He did that, and I'm
Yay!
like, yay! So I have that, and the
That's
house is a
good.
museum.
That's good.
If there's stuff still in this house from
Oh
the
my
late
goodness.
1800s,
Mm-hmm.
it's a museum,
Oh yeah.
guys.
That's right. That's right.
It is
Oh yeah, my grandmother's house is like that.
I don't know. No, it's hanging up, but yes, I have.
Oh, poor Perini.
What's going on with Lynn?
She says she has to get up awfully early to say good morning to us.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
Well,
bless
thank
her
you.
heart.
Thank you
Sa-
for getting up to speak with us this early.
I
Sandy.
love you.
It's real early for Sandy, and I'll have the link ready.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she'll say good morning, like type in good morning. Then I send on the link,
Right.
because I know she's either hasn't slept yet or she's up really early.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay. You guys, I am.
Hey, Joy.
Well, hey, Joy. See,
Hey, Joy.
it's so hard to cut it off when my peeps are.
Pop in.
Yes. It is so hard but I love it. See, Lynn said her family never passed anything down. Well, there was stuff just left here.
Yeah.
Because when once Kevin
Each
was
generation.
5. Yeah, Kevin was 5 when his papa passed.
Yeah.
And so they just didn't throw nothing away, So there's brass. I have a brass oil lamp that I stuck to the left. It's on the right side of the curtain.
Uh-huh.
And then I have one. I'll show this one and give me a chance to stand up too. Oh goodness. This one's easy to show. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All rust, but I love it. Let me make it myself big, and I'll show. This was Kevin's papa, MawMaw's daddy.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Needed that to go out to the barn and take care of things outside or have a light on in the house.
So
they did.
So what I did was I hung up. I just kind of had this hanging up in the corner.
Yeah.
When I had my had everything like a shipwreck.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna take this off because this would have been very pretty with what I have on today. And this was another. Oh yeah,
that is pretty with that.
So anyway, I have stuff like this hanging up.
That's awesome.
All willy nilly. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Stretch.
Yeah. So
Reach.
I love stuff like that. But yeah, I really think.
Yeah, that does look good with that. Looks real good with
Oh
that.
yeah, that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
With
Perfect.
that.
Because
I'll
earth
hang it.
colors. It's
Let me
all earth
find it.
colors. So
I will hang it. Well, I can still hang it from there. Okay. Let me find a spot. I love the amber color.
Mm-hmm. That's a good color for you.
Put remote control lights in it. Well, at one time I had this lava lamp, just the base.
Mm.
Oh, let me get off me. Ooh. All right, had lava lamp, and I put light in it. Then I had, what is it? The conductors. The glass thing that everybody collects, and they used to be on telephone poles.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
insulators.
Yes. So there was a green, a light, pretty greenish color. So I put that on top of it, and it actually shone through that as well. The
Oh.
light did.
Mm-hmm.
So in my corner that lit up, and the amber lit up too.
Oh wow.
Until it blew the light.
Oh.
Because the light must have not been enough to sustain. I didn't think about how hot that insulator would make it. So I quit doing that. I don't even know where it's at. I got it somewhere, the insulator. We have several of them. I brought them in and washed them best I could, put them in the dishwasher, and I'm like, they're mine. Kiva dug them up. He was digging the place for our Jack Russell named Baby. And as he was, he come across a bunch of them. And they were just sitting outside, so I brought them in and washed them, just like that lantern. That lantern was sitting on the back deck getting wet. That was only causing more decay.
Right.
And there's another one way up on top shelf, and then downstairs there was a globe. I like globes, you guys. Maps and globes. And all of a sudden, there one was, and it's rusted up. It's metal, and I think it belonged to the kids when they were my husband and them. I'm like, I've been in this house 34 years. How have I never seen that?
Yeah, these things happen.
How did I walk in the basement and boom?
You'll find all kind of treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like I'm displaying. It's like that's a cigar box, and then there's another
that's
one.
neat.
And
yeah, I like those.
And there's another one that
the old wooden ones are cool.
Let me see. I'm not going to shut it for good. I'm just going to shut it for just a second.
We can't hear what you're saying, dear.
Just hold on.
We couldn't understand what you were saying.
I'll open it. I'm going to show them, see if they can see it. Okay, yeah. Right up here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yes.
Right up here is the old suitcase. There's two.
Oh, okay.
One was for MawMaw, and one was her daddy.
Oh.
Oh, how cool.
Awesome.
So, show and tell, I guess, you guys. All right. I looked it up. This is another cigar box I found.
Oh, cool.
I love those things.
After dinner, that says.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, after dinner cigar.
The top of it, I didn't want to do anything.
Right.
Cubanas made in Tampa, Florida.
Wow.
Cubanas.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Then I like this one, and you can only clean up so much because you don't want to destroy.
Right.
So,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And some of the papers come off, but these were 50. Must have been 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
So that's
My
what I
papa used to
did.
get those.
And the cabinet back there, the cabinet is Kevin found it on the side of the road.
Cool.
And he asked me if I wanted it. It's metal cabinet. I said, yeah. So I have the antique stuff up there.
Oh yeah.
And of course
Cool
the
deal.
That is
cabinet's
cool.
antique too.
Mhm.
The paper in the cabinet is the orange and avocado. I mean the yellow avocado color too, and something orange, but the shelf paper.
Yeah.
I washed it up, but I left that shelf paper because it's antique too.
Yeah, that's from the
And
70s,
MawMaw,
I think.
back there in that back room, I got another antique. We call her MawMaw. All right, Bailey. All right, Bailey.
Oh my.
Bailey.
Girl, I still have our big stereo. You know how they used to be long, big
Oh yeah, yeah.
stereo. Mine has everything still works. It's
Yeah.
got the turntable and the radio, and it
Mhm.
also has the 8-track.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss
My
Mary.
father-in-law had one that, and it's still there.
What's wrong, baby?
It's basically a huge piece of furniture. It's just beautiful.
He's
And
fixing to
everything
have a seizure.
covers up. It had a TV,
Yeah.
the
I gotta
radio,
go. Little man's having a seizure.
Okay. Had the TV, the radio, and the stereo. Oh,
Hey,
and it's huge.
Mary. Good morning. Good
But it's a
morning.
beautiful piece of furniture.
It's almost afternoon. I've been on
Hey, Mary.
3 hours and something, but yeah, even our door. Let me see. All right. Oh, wrong. Okay. Even the door is still original.
That's awesome.
It doesn't have the doorknob in it. The doorknob came out, but those are not like those doors are solid.
They're expensive. They're expensive if you try to replace them with the same kind.
Yeah, one of them we have. I forget where we took it from because we have an extra door. I just don't know where it come from, but it is on the left side of this room where we have the paints and stuff that I got to sort out. And the door is the foundation. And then 2 filing cabinets are holding it up.
Yeah.
And it has the doorknob still on it. So I think her Mary, it's probably her old lady dog.
Sonia. My goodness, Sonia. I'm glad you made it in before it started raining.
Oh, Sonia, I don't do being out in the lightning. I love to watch it from afar. It's kind of like the family member. Hey, Destiny.
Well, hello there, Dusty. My sweet Dusty.
It's almost like you have some family that you love.
Yeah.
But you have to love them from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Else you get struck by lightning.
Right.
So I love watching it. I love looking at pictures of it. It is inspiring. No wonder before science really that people thought that was a god throwing fire from the.
Oh yeah.
I could see.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine what it looked like? The first person that saw lightning. Heck, they didn't know what rain was until they did not have rain until Moses built the ark. So
I think you got your characters confused.
I do. Noah, thank you. See, there
and
is.
It rained before that. It just rained a lot then.
Yes. Well, he parted the waters, and the other.
That was Moses.
Yes, he parted the waters. Noah, the waters came. So.
Okay, reel it back in.
I have too much going on. It just hit.
Is Pat pretty busy right now?
Yes, it all hit at one time. We were having a regular morning a regular morning, and then all of a sudden everything blew up. So yeah, it had not rained until Noah. Well, look, I was singing the song one time, Liz, the Father Abraham song. I was singing that song, and I was singing, Father Abraham had many wives had Father Abraham. Casey about jerked his neck. He was driving. Mama, what are you singing? You know this song you guys used to sing at church. He said, Mama, it is Father Abraham had many sons. And many sons. I said, well, he had to have many wives to have that many children.
No.
One wife and a concubine, and
that's it.
No. And I know what it stands for. Is we're all sons of Father. Father Abraham.
Exactly. So, yeah, I know. I just have to harass you.
I get all out of whack sometimes.
Just get yourself set up there. You just had to. I set myself up all the time too, so don't feel bad.
Yay, Destiny.
Yay. Good job, girlfriend. Yay. Awesome.
Oh, Sonia said the thunderstorm is directly on top of them right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Good thing you got your chickens taken care of.
Yeah, and everything else too. Good deal. And you in the house. Yeah.
Oh, my other cousin popped in here. My cousin Lisa. Now she's a sister cousin. I
have some of those.
Yes. She's to put some stuff.
The ones that are cousin. I have a lot of my cousins are sister cousins.
She come on when I was showing the globe. Is how I missed her. She used to put some small Christmas lights in them. They don't get as hot, and it will light up the globe.
Are you burnt out on pink, Dusty? Is that it?
So Lisa, how is your knee? Her knee swelled up so bad, and her knee swelled up so bad it went all the way to her ankle.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
What'd she do?
And she has to do everything. She is a
caregiver.
Well, her husband, she finally got her Kevin in her life, and he passed.
Oh.
So, she's had to do everything.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Man, oh man.
Oh, Destiny. With Destiny, I have on your colors today. They said I have on the Irish colors today.
Yep. You're looking real Irish today. The green is not a true Irish green, but any green is Irish, I think. But that Kelly green is really the one people associate with it. Kind of like this color green. This color green is what everybody really.
And the thing of it is, everything does not go with camo. That's something that I had to actually, I got the pants first. So I had to pick up another pair while I was in Walmart and kind of compare it to the different colors.
Right. You had to match. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So. All right. I'm looking all over the place. But yeah, the shirt, I wish I could have found the cream color. I really do. And I can't find another one.
My goodness. Is that lightning that struck that close? I hope not. That's kind of too close.
John, are you talking about the Jerry Lewis?
Oh no, a telethon. We're doing a marathon telethon. We're at 3 hours and 19 minutes, I think is what he means. We've been going for a long time.
John, you had me all confused. I thought that man was dead. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what? I thought he was dead. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, thank you, Perini. I like this color too. It's kind of a teal color.
Thank you, Destiny. Yeah, green is one of the colors that I kind of like. I like this color green.
Yeah.
And then I had to try out some of my new colors from my paint palette.
I don't know what color my eyes are today, but
yeah, mine are actually green today. But yes, I got on my Wanderlust. These are called Wanderlust colors. So yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
That color green.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty green in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
That's the color green.
I like that shade of green you're wearing. In fact, sometimes we think about if we're going to ever repaint or anything like that before we leave here, if we leave here, that it would be a green like that.
Almost, I look at colors like I always loved sage green.
Mm-hmm. That's just kind of a sage green that you're wearing now.
And
well, maybe a little darker than that.
There was another green I like. I think it was Wedgwood green or something like that. I'm thinking apple barrel colors,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So there was a lot, that's what. What? Destiny?
Oh, cool deal. That's really cool.
I didn't talk my lipstick off.
Between drinking coffee and talking, it'll do it.
Dang, I tried to share Sonia because she sent me like a radar of but it won't let me share. No, excuse me.
Cool deal, Destiny.
All right, and look, I gotta scroll through everything and back around. He did a very good job. He acted goofy in the movies. Him and
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, my dad, reminded me of Dean Martin because in one of the westerns he was in, he wore a patch on his eye. And he was so nice looking. And then so the picture of my dad with the patch on, he just reminded me.
Ah, gotcha.
I was so shocked as a kid when I saw him on a telethon, and I'm like, he talked like that? I really thought he talked the other way.
Yeah, that way.
I loved watching their movies. What I didn't like too much was when they would do the roast.
Yeah.
Dean Martin roast, and they would roast other comedians and stuff.
Right.
Because Dean Martin would always be drinking. And he was known for
martinis and such.
Yeah, his alcoholism.
Yeah.
But some of it I think was just an act.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to love watching them.
Yeah.
I watch it now. I come across an old movie on Netflix called The Apartment. That was not I cannot believe at that time. Jack Lemmon was in it. And Father Knows Best. What was the dad on Father Knows Best?
Marcus Will. No, that's the doctor. That's the doctor part he played. I know who you're talking about.
He was such a good person. I've never seen him anything else, and I watched that movie.
Yeah,
and he was such a bad guy.
Yeah,
but it was sad. It was a dark, and I'm like, wait a minute. Then I find out, I'm shocked at some of the movies they did make back then. You know, oh,
that's sad.
you know, Pearlini, a lot of the actors, when they did pass away, they didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
Because either they squandered or they didn't get their share.
Right. They signed the contract, and it wasn't a good contract.
Yeah. So the same way with people in the music industry.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah. Motown owned all the records and all the songs, and the people who sang them didn't, although they may have written them and such, they sold their rights to Motown unknowingly. And as a result, they didn't get, what they deserved financially. Motown got it all.
Now, it's different than now.
Well, you got to be careful no matter what time it is, because sometimes even now you can be taken down the line.
Yes. Yeah. But why else did Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, the one he ended up marrying, and why else did they go to their gigs when they were first together and they were way at the top? Everybody wanting to see him. Why else were they riding around in a car? MawMaw, was that you?
That is very sad that he didn't take care of himself.
Yeah. And one of the boxers, I forget which boxer it is, but he is a bartender. Just a bartender. He doesn't own the bar. He ended up as just a bartender.
Yeah. Oh, it's sad. And sometimes people squander what they have too. I realize that's, sometimes you sign it away not realizing it. Sometimes you squander. So, I mean.
Well, it's sort of like me watching.
People take advantage.
Me watching yesterday about the Olsen twins. I think what was her like? Yeah, Mary Kate, Ashley.
Yeah. Olsen. Yeah, you're right.
I watched that, and at one time I thought when they got a manager, he mismanaged them, but no. What he did for them when they were just children, he had their own production. He set up their own production company at 7 years old. So when they were still on Full House, they were named as producers.
Oh, wow.
And he really took care of their interests.
That's good.
And that's how they ended up being the richest twins, they said, in history. So
wow. I will be right back.
I hope she's not gonna bring food. I gotta get me something to eat, you guys. It is 12 o'clock. I've been on here since 7 o'clock. And you know what it just proves? If I was working somewhere and I had to answer, good morning, good morning, Joe, because this morning where you're at. Good morning, Joe. If I had to take care of a job right now, no, I would not know what to call people, or if I lost my train of thought halfway in a conference, yes, I'd lose my job. Oh no, little man, her dog had a bad seizure. Is he okay now? Lynn, it even touched on that. If you go on YouTube, VH1, I think, is the name of the series that they did of the stars. But what their person that got their clothes up, I forget what you call them, their stylist or whatever. When they pick out clothes, the girls would pick out what they wanted, but then they didn't want them that way. So she would have to redo their clothing for them to wear. So finally, she, because if they just said, I'm not wearing that today, as a 7-year-old, they wouldn't wear it. But anyway, she came up with the idea, and she said, look, we're we're going to have to do their own clothes. And everybody focused on what the girls were wearing. So they come up with their own clothing line. And they released it to Walmart because they were kids and they wanted people like their friends to be able to buy it. So that's why Mary Kate.
Oh, okay, cool.
All that clothing line and
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sonia has not gone to bed yet.
Poor thing.
All the cats are running around like they think the sky is going to fall on them.
Yeah, well, when an electrical store, it's like that. Yeah.
Well, if there's hail involved, the sky is actually falling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joe, it's good afternoon here for me.
It's 11:09 a.m. here. So.
And you guys, I am going to have to go. I dread it, but I've got to find out. What's going on. So I love you, and I will be back in the morning. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's Keevan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Keevan.
Tomorrow is his birthday.
Cool deal.
And then next Wednesday is Casey's birthday.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday, Casey.
The 31st is my daughter's birthday. So wham, wham.
Yeah, it sounds like our February and October.
Yeah, and his birthday present, Casey said, just tell him it's his birthday, Mama. He got a phone like ours.
Oh, cool deal.
And he was surprised. He said he wasn't serious when he said he wanted a phone, but I got him one. So
I bet he's happy he has it.
I love you guys.
Love you, everybody. Yeah, much love.
Yeah.
God bless you, your family, and your world till we see each other again. Much love.
Oh, and tomorrow be May birthdays. I'll just
Yay!
May birthdays. So.
Awesome.
All right, you guys, I love you and see you in the morning. Oh, wait,
God bless.
Her granddaughter's birthday's tomorrow. Yay,
oh,
Joe.
Good deal. Happy birthday, granddaughter.
How old is she? How old is she going to be? Lynn, I'll have to write that down. Let me see. Lynn, yours is June 4th.
Mm.
$11.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Denise's grandson's is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Denise's grandson.
Woo-hoo. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right. So I love you guys for real. Lizz, hush, Mama, Lizz.
Oh, I said it once already. I'll say it again. God bless you, your family, and your world, and much love. Till next time.